I had to check to see. Oh, I can still hear myself.
Ah, shit. Okay, alright. Is this better?
Nope.
Okay. Try talking and see if,
all right.
Echo's still really bad.
Damn. I can still hear myself.
Yeah. Alright. Let me go try to find the headphone then.
Yeah, that's probably the best course of action.
Yeah. If not, we'll probably have to move that to Discord.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah.
Because I can't output the audio to Discord yet. I don't have the Elgato just yet.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, this is native stream. Alright. Yeah, don't you just have like normal headphones you could just plug your PlayStation to?
I do have normal headphones, yeah. I don't know if that's gonna work on the PlayStation, but...
You just plug it into the mic, because there's a jack hole for it.
Oh yeah, I think there's also one for the controller too, but let's...
Yeah, that too. Dark Star Angel says, I describe Rise of Skywalker as J.J. Abrams saying, in order to fix The Last Jedi, we have to pull something out of my ass and wink Ray just to progress the story here.
Alright, so... I got the headphones in, and it seems like it works.
Alright. That works. Okay, let's do some New Game Plusin'. Before beginning the game... Oh, great job there. You can select what to carry over. The more times you clear the game... No, you mean you clear the game? The more you can carry over to your next playthrough.
Whoa, Nisa.
When you start a New Game Plus, all downloadable content will be marked as unused. To use DLC items, re-attain them from the camp menu. Oh, I don't have a fucking limit, so I could just carry all this shit over? You know what? I'm just gonna carry all this shit over. Fuck you. I worked my ass off getting all this shit. I worked my ass off getting all those Master Quartz, all those Brave Orders.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad they did that, because Cold Steel 1 and 2 for some reason limited this.
Oh, apparently I got max bonding points. It's gonna be easy. I can actually fucking get a trophy for hanging out with Gaius, and I don't have to hang out with him ever. That's kind of harsh, because his character actually improved in this game significantly.
A little, I'd say a little bit, yeah.
Fuck it, let's do it normal. Like I said, that looks like something you can easily patch. Just fucking patch it.
I'm sure they will.
And just like in the first Cold Steel game, we're actually starting at the midpoint.
Yeah. I will say though, Nisa did kind of improve over their East 8 debacle, so there's that.
I like to credit Brittany more for the localization job than NIS as a whole.
Yeah.
Because they brought her to spearhead the project because they needed the consistency from the XSEED localization.
And the two other guys, though. I'm sure they'll all be back for the fourth game.
Save me! I surrender. Just please.
Hey, you mind if Matt Wheaton joins in on this?
How foolish.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Be intercepted. Now
Alright, I'll just wait till after his cutscene. I'll send him an invite. Yeah, I remember this moment.
Yeah.
Dead soldiers of a dead land. You have proven.
You know, I remember when the demo came out, I streamed that on Twitch.
The pages are laid bare.
Just to like show up
It is up to us
my
to
hype
end
for
their
the game.
contents. Numerous foes approach. Though they aren't who we foresaw, their skills are still worthy of note.
Unfortunately, I can't drink
We'll
tonight.
see if they are worthy of our final experiment as well.
I have to be sober.
You gotta
Yes,
wake
my
up
lord.
tomorrow or some shit.
Yeah, I still got some shit to do tomorrow.
In the name of the Stallritter, we shall vanquish these foes.
Plus, I got like 2 videos I need to edit and upload this week. One of them being Absolute Counter, the other one doing a video I did.
And to come face to face with the
Oh, nice.
strongest in Ouroboros.
Yeah. I saw the worst Gundam thing ever.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I had something,
Look
a
at
video
that.
to show
It's a
or
white ion.
upload, like,
That's
for
the
the first week.
successor of the Type Alpha that wiped
Unfortunately,
out
I
Guerrilla
didn't have anything
Fortress.
planned on like last year, but
As
I
far
just
as I
did
can tell,
Smash
it doesn't
Bros.
seem like it's
Plus one,
functional at the moment.
I
probably
say we
check out,
break
by
it
the way.
down piece by piece. We can
Spoilers.
waste it before our
The
precious
main
little
character of
action
this game is
chevalier even has to
one of
lift
my
his finger.
choices for Smash.
What about...
Have you forgotten our role as the second team?
So what? If he's got everyone's attention already, we might as well. We've got an ace up our sleeve. Now's our chance to finally get a leg up on that glory hound.
Glory Hound? He probably put a lot of thought into this, you know. But it is true, he's always rushing off on his own to save the day. Damn it! Now that I'm thinking about it, it really pisses me off!
I do agree to some extent.
I think he's doing a pretty good job, all things considered.
Everything pisses you off, you.
That's just what a
Everything.
real man is like.
Everything that
Tries to
isn't
be strict,
Crossbell.
but melts into being oh so sweet.
Yep.
He'll spend hours caring for you before sparing a second for himself. Someone as dashing yet kind as him would make any girl's heart flutter.
What? Speak for
Also,
yourself!
Muse, be gone, thought.
A player as clueless as him is the worst kind.
Yes. Very well put.
Ah, we got some people
Harsh
here.
words.
Says hello
He does
if you're
believe in
here.
himself.
Bam. Alright, those cannons were attacking us at the time.
Again?
They sure like to be flashy.
The intervals are getting shorter.
The battle must be reaching its climax.
I love it how
Time is
they're
of
in
the
like an
essence.
emergency situation and they're just standing
Okay.
around talking.
Class 7? Let's
That's
move
every
out.
anime. That's every anime. That's every Japanese game.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyways. Sorry, guys. Just sending another invite. There you go. I'm also going to see if I can... Is the game audio too loud on everyone's end? I'm still going to... Still got to drink it out, sink it down a little bit. There we go.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Now let's go.
You're mine!
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Here I go! You can't escape! Fire! Our chance!
It's mine! Let's go! There!
Man, I am so glad they did. They're doing ports for the Crossbell games.
You know, I made that news in our podcast. Where are they getting ported to, Nightman?
It's mine!
Right now it's just the PS4.
Okay,
You're amazing,
Yeah.
Ash.
because I couldn't answer that question.
Just realized that now.
I literally couldn't. It's like, I think it's on Steam, maybe. I don't know.
Falcom doesn't really do like PC games on their own. Usually, like
There's an
third
opening.
parties like Nisa or Xe would do the ports,
There!
or at least they would commission them.
I got this. Hey, you!
Huh.
So, how is everyone tonight?
Pretty good.
It's down!
I'm alright.
Get him, Egret!
Understood.
Is that everyone?
I'm going.
Nope.
And
It's my turn.
Wait, can I? Nope.
Set, striker.
Very well.
So, can anyone hear me just fine?
Yeah, we can hear you.
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Now, let's
So,
continue onward.
anyway, what's cool about like the ports they're doing for Zero and Owl is that they're gonna add like voice acting like the Evolution versions had.
That's good.
Yeah.
Of course, you want to port the best version they have, and they have that.
Yep.
What do you think of the voice actors they got for the from the Crossbow arc into these games? Randy, Tio, and
Yes.
well, I think it's just Randy and Tio. I'm trying to think who else from the Crossbow that was actually physically there with a voice.
It's mine.
I think it was just those two.
Ta-ta.
Yeah, we know Lloyd
Wait,
had
I
a
thought
voice
they were
actor.
pretty-
Played the crossbelt games myself, but
You're mine.
really want to though.
I was gonna say though, I really like Randy's voice. He kind of has that Matt Mercer vibe to him.
Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Matt
totally
Mercer's
dig him.
Cool, dude. I
Ace
mean,
down.
Yeah.
It's mine.
best DM
My
ever.
turn.
So much
Tio's
so.
voice. Tio's voice had some getting used to.
Yeah, it's a very squeaky voice.
I, for one, want Matt Mercer to do a Mechton Zeta campaign.
Okay.
I don't need to go to a rest station. We're gonna whoop their asses is what we're gonna do.
They're huge.
Cutting-edge machines employed by the Stahlritter.
One thing after another. What kind of circus is this?
An extravagant one with a high price for admission.
Class 7, our goal is to eliminate these targets.
Fire up those combat.
Remember what you said
got work
about
to
this game becoming mecha anime?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been like that since 2.
This is a tough one.
Yeah. I want Matt Mercer to make a Mechton campaign out of that.
I'll probably do it out of Titanfall. Because he was in Titanfall.
You can't escape.
Alright.
He's also in this game, but like Oliver doesn't have a robot.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. Yeah.
Dude, Titanfall 2 was awesome.
Very well.
I know. I hope people played it.
Strike.
Hey, Fred, how's it going?
It's mine.
Just streaming
damn well better
my game of the
because
year.
As your wings.
I want Titanfall 3. God damn it.
We will get Titanfall 3. Calm your tits.
My turn.
Yeah.
You're mine.
Calm your fucking tits, dude.
It's down.
Okay.
Didn't wasn't Titanfall done by Respawn Entertainment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just played their Star Wars game, which I thought was surprisingly good.
That's Respawn for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Heck,
We
well,
did it.
They
Well, those
actually
good
know
things-
what video
Good work.
games are supposed to be.
Yeah, it's one of the good things EA has.
Yeah.
Just got back from
Like a
work.
good
Biceps
chunk
got
of-
hurt, and I got gifts to wrap. Yeah,
Crap.
I got all that shit done
Self-destruct.
pretty early.
Clown Soleus.
I'm gonna summon my fucking stand.
My stand is a Gundam.
Thanks. That was a close one.
Thanks, Allie. And Sammy, too.
You're welcome. However, the name's Sammy.
I was hoping we would have a minute to ourselves.
Careful there. Sounds like you're wrestling the mic.
Nah, we're too popular.
Yeah.
Ah.
So you sensed us coming.
Hopefully, Mangus will actually play this game soon.
The stout and the shark.
Man, he should. I mean, that
Hello.
game
We meet
is
again,
fucking
children of
is
class
the
7.
fucking tits, man.
I didn't think
Oh,
you'd
he
make
will
it all this
because
way
I
on
made him
your
a deal
own.
that he can't refuse.
Do you intend to overcome certain death without
really?
passion,
Yeah.
Chevalier?
I'm not gonna tell you because you'll just have to find out by listening to the podcast episode.
We know how much stronger than us you are.
Alright.
You refuse to stand by.
These
as
games
you
are
do
just
your
so
bidding.
good. I consider him a spiritual tribute to Xenogears in my book.
I will give you my
That's just me
utmost in
talking.
battle.
You'll do as a delectable appetizer before the main
Eh.
course.
I never played
Xenogears was a little deeper with its religious themes.
Show me your
This was just really deep with its storytelling and lore because, you know, unlike Star Wars, they actually respect the lore. Oh damn, I got fucking hit pretty hard there. Oh shit.
We dare not talk about the sequels. Good lord, they suck.
Yeah, we don't talk about the prequels either. And we don't talk about Rogue One. I don't care what everyone else says. That movie is not that good. Eat shit.
Rogue One was boring.
Yeah.
Rogue One was still better than the sequels, though, but that's just me.
Okay, it's like, what was that? Who made that famous quote? One must choose between boredom and suffering. Because that's pretty much how I have to put up with Star Wars at this point. Oh man, she's gonna get killed.
Choice between boredom and suffering?
Yes. And
His
I
Fallen
got.
Order was pretty good.
Okay, let's see. Ooh.
Yeah, Fallen Order is how you do is how people should be doing Star Wars, man.
It really is.
Thanks.
That and The Mandalorian.
I haven't seen that.
You might want to. It's actually pretty damn badass.
There.
Plus it has.
Let's go.
Low rent Boba Fett.
Yeah.
That's not a compliment, considering I find Boba Fett to be the second most overrated character. The only reason why he's second overrated is because fucking Disney gave us Captain Phasma and went, hold my beer. That's why. Hey, Major Montana, how's it going? Merry Christmas, by the way.
Captain Phasma.
Yeah.
The stormtrooper with.
Yes, her. Who else could it be? That character that literally had 5 minutes of screen time put together in the first 2 films dies and doesn't come back.
Very well.
But how's it going, Major Montana? Merry Christmas.
And that's why Boba Fett has way more personality than Phasma.
KOTOR 2 is still my favorite Star Wars game. Don't know if Fallen Order can top it. Well, but at least they were able to churn out a good
Knights of
Star
the Old
Wars game.
Republic is my favorite Star Wars game.
Alright.
1 and 2.
KOTOR is probably a high bar. So.
I got this.
I mean,
But
You're mine. Yeah.
I don't know if anyone could ever top such a high bar, but if they do, it better be an RPG, and it better be damn good.
Yeah, but I doubt it. I don't know, man.
yeah,
I'm not
probably
upset. Unfortunately,
it's the
Cowboys
favorites.
lost to the. I'm upset. Unfortunately, Cowboys lost to the Eagles. Actually, I haven't checked the score, and the last time I
don't
checked,
care about football, dude.
that's great. You know, I partially care, and Major Montana does. And if he's upset, then he can. He feel free to let it out, dude.
Let him talk, I guess.
Yeah. I mean,
It's better to assume
mom's
they're
an Eagles
conserving their
fan.
Energy.
me, I just don't care.
Why are you two playing around?
Okay.
There's Duval Lee. God, she was such an asshole in the previous
Stop
game.
wasting time before our main enemy shows up. Ah, you're here early.
The Stalwart were also in the Crossbow Arc games, weren't they?
They were.
That's the head knight.
Because I
They
did
were
see.
boss fights too.
Oh, damn. I care more for college football, but I can respect the NFL.
She'll be trouble.
She may be kind of a ditz, but she's fast.
Yeah, that's why they call.
You calling a ditz, cocky little hatchling.
That's why they call her the Swift.
Ines, Anea. We'll put a stop to that with our
ADHD?
radiant star formation.
Very well.
Don't hate us for what's about to happen.
You?
I should probably make a. I should probably see if I can make her in Soul Calibur 6.
Yeah, she's
Please
easy
do.
too.
It looks
Please
very
do,
easy.
Darkscream.
Alright, it's time to beat the shit out of these bitches.
Actually, no.
Prepare for
the little flashback scenario ends, and thus the real prologue begins. And by the way, this prologue partially lies too, but I'm not gonna say how.
Yeah, Cold Steel 1 did the same thing.
Yeah, it did.
As well as
Goodness!
Zero no Kiseki also did that.
Nice.
Yeah. Although there's a good story reason for Zero's case.
We made it.
But I'm not gonna say in case you want to play those games.
Oh, I have plans to play him, especially if there's a chance of him getting localized here.
Yeah.
Glory Hound.
I, for one, can't wait for the Crossbell games.
Oh yeah, dude. Lloyd Bannings is such a great character too.
Instructor.
Why are you
I don't know.
here?
I actually like Green's story arc. Believe it or not.
Well, here's a question.
Too.
Here's a question. Now that Cold Steel 3 is making it to the Switch, you think Reen will make it in Smash because he's a sword character and Sakurai has a sword fetish?
Leave them to us.
I would like to.
I wouldn't mind Reed as a character in Smash, especially if his mech makes an appearance. I mean,
Yeah, same here.
Bellamore slaughtering everybody? Who wouldn't want that?
Yeah, I would be excited for it. The problem is though, Cold Steel is still a little too niche, so there's a little, like a very unlikely chance.
That, and here's the thing, I noticed a pattern with some of the Smash games and their guest characters. They always pick the company mascot for representation first. You know, in the case of Konami, it was Snake. Sega, it was Sonic. Capcom, it started off with Mega Man. Then it eventually became Ryu and Ken. Square Enix had Cloud. So I have a feeling if they get a fucking character from Falcom, I have a feeling their representation is actually going to be Adult Christian from East.
Fun fact though,
I can't really blame them because East is fucking awesome.
Okay, you were saying, Nightman?
I was gonna say, Kondo in an interview actually said that if a Falcom character were to make it into Smash, he wants it to be Reen. So,
personally, I want Estelle just because I like this. I just want a staff user.
Yeah. Plus, I kind of like Estelle more than Reen. I'm more of an Estelle fan than a Reen fan. Let's just say.
Estelle's a pretty cool character. I like her.
Yeah.
Reen's still my favorite main character, but I do like Estelle.
Oh, Estelle's great.
She's pretty cool.
Shitload of characters in this fucking game, dude. Shitload of characters.
Well, that's Legend of Heroes for you.
Yep.
Just give us the other Cold Steel games along with 3. That is up to Xseed, Yeti. Because Xseed still owns the license for the first 5 games.
I'm surprised they haven't made an RPG out of Legend of the Galactic Heroes.
Anyway, unfortunately, we don't know if Xseed would want to ever go with a plan of porting the other games because they don't give a shit about this series anymore.
They gave a shit this year.
They did?
They re-released the games on PlayStation 4. The first 2 Cold Steel games.
Yeah, but that's only because like Falcom already did those, so that's kind of why.
Well, all they have to do is just I'm not trying to say porting is as easy as 1, 2, 3, but the games are already been made and localized. I don't expect changes. Just port them to Switch. Give Nintendo players this experience, please.
Yeah, because starting with 3 is a bad idea.
It is.
I know
kind of hypocritical considering I'm streaming this, but I've ran out of games to stream, and I just want to show people why this is my game of the year.
Leaves.
It's one of my games of the year too.
No, it's my number 1.
That one's also my number 1. I mean, my runner-up is Daemon X Machina, only because Daemon X Machina is basically Armored Core with a heavy dose of Zone of the Enders.
Yeah, I still play that game from time to time.
Dude, you really should stream Daemon X Machina sometime if If you got the means.
If I got the means, I'll probably do it because it sounds like because I do want to show off the Switch. Like I've been playing the Switch more than the PS4 to the point where I'm actually tempted to pick up Power Rangers Battle for the Grid for the Switch.
I actually have that game. I have that game on the Switch.
I've heard good things about it.
It is pretty. It's a really solid fighting game.
Nice pick having Ace Combat 7 as your favorite there, Ifrit.
There's my mech. There he is. There's my boy. Hey, Lazy Samurai, how's it going? It's my boy.
Dude, you tried making Valimar and Daemon X Machina?
Oh man, I'll try. It's gonna be difficult, and he's not, and he's probably not gonna be as tough because the only thing he's gonna be equipped with is a fucking sword.
Oh, come on. There's a head cannon.
Sorry, I had to be cooped up in
I know.
You can't have a Valimar equipped with a laser cannon.
I know.
Not to worry. This is something that needed to be done while resting.
Has the same voice actor as fucking Albert Wesker.
Besides, if it will reduce the burdens you shoulder.
I'm currently playing a fan translation of Ao no Kiseki nearing endgame.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, if I beat Trails in the Sky to 3rd and I'm still thirsty for more Crossbow Arc games, I am tempted to get one of the fan translations, but I might hold out on those PS4 ports.
There is a fan translation of Zero that's almost done, supposedly.
Sure is.
Crying out loud.
Speaking of fan translations,
do they really need us to
how about that
supervise
Sakura
unloading
Wars
this
Saturn or an English translation?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Sakura
Picture
Wars.
that going through a landing port.
I'm gonna have to look up the history of Sakura Wars before I get into the new one. I don't know if I told you guys this, but I actually have a.
Trust me, Darkscream. If you want to get your feet with Sakura Wars, I'd say get the English ISO.
All right. But anyways, what Lazy Samurai to get Samurai up to speed, we were talking about the Crossbow Arc games getting a localization just about 10 minutes ago before you logged on, so we're familiar with it.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But yes, speaking of fan service, here's some characters from Trails in the Sky right here.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I wouldn't have expected.
Albeit a much more mature.
More Trails in the Sky, dude.
Oh yes, you do. They're good.
Let's just say I'm a little interested in
Albeit they
this.
got much more mature redesigns. Agate lost his anime headband.
But how do you know we're not from around here? You have just
Also, I'm glad
sliver of an
I'm glad Agate got a voice change for this game because Bryce Papenbrook didn't fit him.
Is it that easy to tell?
Bryce Papenbrook, the voice of every soy boy in anime.
That makes you the Ashen Chevalier?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he can't voice a fucking tough guy like him.
I'm surprised you knew that too.
Yeah. It was so jarring when you're playing like Sky and you hear his voice as this big gruff guy.
Hey,
I'm like, what?
Are you back here?
Hey, Knight, how's it going?
Yeah.
And here's Patrick.
Here's like Patrick. A hipster with a hipster beard, trying to sound like a bobo.
Are you prepared?
Here's Patrick Higharms. This dude was a giant dick in the first game, and now he's a good friend.
Sorry for holding
that is so weird.
Yeah.
We gotta get ready ourselves.
It is, but it kind of makes sense why though, because it's been like
he had an arc.
A year or two.
He had an arc. So. I'll say that much. He didn't just.
I actually like.
Who are those two?
But
they didn't appear to.
I didn't. You say it.
They're from Liberal.
Alright, I actually like Patrick in this game because he's a little more chill.
I'm so hoping that Robbie Damon voices Lloyd and wants the PS4 for. Oh, that was him in the second game.
I admit,
it was, yeah.
I have heard the rumors.
It's possible. We just gotta beg him to audition or something.
I'm sure they would try to contact him just for consistency's sake.
Well, I'm not Well, God, I wish I could talk about the fourth game, but I don't even know much about the fourth game.
Now arriving.
I'm hoping the fourth game gets released next year.
Station.
I am
I'm sure
too.
It will. It would be goofy if they didn't.
Unload cargo.
I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah.
I want to say that they were
swan song.
simultaneously working on these two games.
Yeah.
Because they did the same for Danganronpa's 1 and 2. That those games came out in such a short window. Like, the first one came out at the beginning of the year, and Danganronpa 2 came out on the Vita around, I'm going to say September?
It would appear little has changed.
You know what? Same could be said for Cold Steel 1 and 2 when Xseed released those, because I'm pretty sure it was September of I want to say 2014 when the first one came stateside, and then the next September.
Yeah, I'd say
out.
that was a good swan song for the PS3, dude.
The rumors of your role in the Northern War have, by this point,
man, I sound like a retard trying to speak words.
My apologies.
Oh well.
That was a regrettable slip of the tongue.
No, the only problem I have with Robbie Damon as Lloyd Bannings is the fact that I'm gonna hear Saray from Tales of Hysteria as Lloyd, and I fucking hate Tales of Hysteria.
Last 2 years, you've helped me out more times.
I am no fan of Tales of Hysteria whatsoever.
Well,
I might like Tales of Berseria though.
Tales of Berseria was dope.
I couldn't get into the game, man. I could not get into the battle system.
Of Hysteria?
No, Berseria.
For a hapless classmate with barely enough attendance to graduate. One who has risks thrust upon him on a
basically most every Tales
somehow manages
battle
to triumph
system
regardless.
Ever. And you said I was set.
But this one had like a stupid stamina system in it. I didn't like it. It was hard for me to combo shit.
Deputy of the Marquis's family.
I think Tales of Graces had worse.
I'm sure that's no walk in the park either. But I know you'll give it
I buy that.
But of course, there's no way I can allow us to fall behind House Alberea.
I think we all know Tales of Vesperia's
whatever may come at your
his best Tales of game.
Funny thing about the voice for Lloyd in both Japanese and English, they both voiced Prompto in Final Fantasy 15.
Not so terribly far.
Oh, Robbie Damon also voiced Prompto? I didn't notice that.
Perhaps you might even put in a good word.
Damn!
Thanks again for all your help, Patrick. But that's an entirely different matter.
You don't touch Reen's sister unless you want to die. He's got a sister complex. It's fucked up.
Yeah, it's so weird.
That's the only real major criticism I have in this game. The romance options in this game aren't as like interesting compared to the first two.
Because they kind of limited it down to 3 girls now.
7 made 1 year ago.
And it doesn't sound like it'll add up to anything.
More Reen and Alyssa or Reen and Laura than anything.
Oh, those options are available, but like I said, it doesn't have like a strong effect compared to the ending of the first game.
Oh.
Yeah, because you'll just have the final bond event, and that's it.
I mean, I still romanced Laura, but it didn't feel like it continuity. It didn't even feel like it added up from the previous games.
I hope so too.
Yeah, and also this probably has something to do with the fact.
Yeah, I know.
I'm an Elisa guy. I'm sorry.
Elisa's cool too.
Yeah.
I'm hopping off for now. We'll probably be back later. See you guys. All right, see ya.
Have a good one.
I mean, certainly better than Ono from High School Girl.
Wow.
Ono from High School Girl.
Gotta finish that anime.
It's really good. I'm waiting for season 2.
Yeah.
I gotta finish that anime too. I mean, I still want to see Hidaka rocket a giant robot and Darkstalkers.
Apparently in 4, there will be more to do with the bonding stuff. Okay, that's good, because the bonding events themselves are still really good, to the point where I actually maxed out more than I thought I would.
I've never been to the suburbs west of Heimdall before.
I like that how some bond events you'll get to explore like small parts of the keep.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Or so I've heard. You probably ventured in and trying to avoid those things I like to call spoiler mines. You know, You just kind of look on the internet, you glance a bit, all of a sudden, click, Rosebud's the sled.
Ooh,
what?
Still there is doing.
Lazy Samurai's not for teacher.
Dude, Sarah is awesome in this fucking game.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Jojo Ma, how's it going? What game is this? The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3 by Nihon Falcom. And this is my game of the year 2019.
What he said.
They said they take
Looks like Sakura Wars of New, and you are kind of partially right. But anyways, back to Sakura Wars. I actually have a doll of the main protagonist. I don't know how I got it. Well, actually, yeah, I do. I got it out of a random box, but I own a fucking doll of her.
Sakura Shinguji or the new Sakura?
The old Sakura, the pink Sakura.
It really is so green. Wow.
I see.
The magazines don't do you justice.
And
you look so mature now.
Yes, you are lucky. Really?
Did you get taller too?
Because it's still in the box.
Toa?
Oh,
I'd say cherish it, Darkscream.
I only watched the Cold Steel 4 opening. That's as far as I went. Okay, so did I, Samurai. I saw that opening too because I'm trying to hype myself up. By the way, I think every Falcom game should have a Toa in it just because I think it'd be a funny running gag.
Taller, but
oh yeah, like Tokyo Xanadu.
Yeah, Tokyo Xanadu had a Toa, which blew my mind. I was like, I wonder if she's like a character that shows up in every game.
My figures filled out a little bit more.
She's not, unfortunately. You know,
she needs to be.
She did. I mean,
she needs to be in an Ys game.
Yeah.
Just,
yes.
We haven't.
You know, I love the fact that in Tokyo Xanadu, there's magical girl Lisa as a fucking anime that universe.
Yeah.
I love that.
Also, I'm one of two of my favorite characters in Funkos, Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Genius on eBay. That's awesome. That's pretty awesome. I only have like 3 Funkos. One of them was a gift from my nephew, which he picked random, but he chose wisely. He gave me a Funko Pop of the Punisher.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
nice.
surprise you.
Yeah.
I thought you already knew.
Well, a lot happened before graduation. And after it.
Is it just me, or is Toa a little bit thick now?
I'm sure you've heard all about it.
I'm pretty sure you noticed.
It ain't just you, Darkscream. She looks pretty thick. Still pretty flat-chested, though, but damn, that bitch be thick.
But it sure was a nice surprise to hear you'd be joining me.
She doesn't have the life, but she has the hometown.
Well, anyway. Congratulations on graduating.
If you don't get that reference, by the way, to anyone in the audience, that's a quote from the Senran Kagura
I'm sure
creator.
there are plenty of other people who want to say that to you.
It's a life in Ass's hometown.
Oh man, I gotta do more to celebrate Christmas.
Wait,
I gotta watch more Christmas specials.
Like
the Garfield.
Play more Senran Kagura.
The Garfield Christmas specials on YouTube.
Don't worry about it. Toa is just fine.
Nice.
Yeah. I actually love that special.
No need for
you did not hear wrong, Jojo Mon.
This partial is awfully tempting, though.
Toa is quite thick.
She hasn't changed a bit.
I just noticed, man, her ass just see that?
So, Toa.
Yeah,
you've been here
have
a little
to be
while now, right?
Blind not to notice.
Workplace...
Well, I'm sure they told you a bunch of different things when you accepted your position, but I think this job is going to turn out to be a lot more difficult than you
So yeah, in this game, Reen is now a teacher then a student at a new military academy that's apparently a branch campus.
Have you already met
and it's basically the second rates, the underdogs.
Yeah, we've all met. You're the last to arrive.
The washouts.
Pretty much. But I really enjoy, I actually really like the leave setting a lot because everything is conveniently right next to each other.
It's okay.
Plus, there's not that many students in this game compared to the previous one, so it's actually easier to get to know everyone. Which is great, because I'm a teacher and now that's my fucking responsibility.
Roger that.
And yeah, Reen's outfit is fucking amazing in this game. I dig it. Even though I will... Too many damn belts, though. He has belts on his shoulders. I don't know why.
What? The character seemed to have a belt.
Tetsuya Nomura had a hand in this? I don't know.
The color's different, but it's nice they kept the horned lion crest.
You know what's kind of funny now that you bring up Nomura? Because I know that the Japanese voice actor of Rain is also the Japanese voice actor of Roxas.
That's funny.
Welcome, Reed.
Yeah.
What about Tom Green?
Wow, that's pretty awkward there.
Ever heard of Check the OR? I haven't heard of that, but I've heard. I think I know who Tom Green is. If you're talking about Freddy Got Fingered, Tom Green. He is a molester. He is a child molester. You're gonna pay. Ah! You better run. You goddamn liar. Tom Green made the Check the OR. Is this recent? Is Tom Green actually trying to do something relevant in this decade?
Yeah, I haven't heard from him in years.
Yeah, his career kind of went down the tubes after stealing Harvard. I actually remember that movie. The only reason why I remember that movie is because John C. McGinley, the actor who plays Dr. Cox in Scrubs, was in that film. And he talked about how he got signed on to work on Scrubs after that movie was filmed.
At least it got to be in something better.
Yeah. Check the OR song. I recently discovered it. I'll probably do that after the stream.
I will do my utmost to serve as chief instructor.
Would be cool if Tom Green was made relevant again.
Didn't expect to run into such
just
a
like Jack is trying to be now.
Hey, look, it's a character from the Crossbow Art games. Randy Orlandi.
Hello?
Name's Randolph Orlando. Got
That too.
transferred here from the Imperial Army Crossbow Unit. I've been hearing your name all over lately. Pleasure to finally meet the man himself.
Reen.
Yeah, Randy's a badass.
Yep.
I'm Reen Schwarzer. Just a rookie
And he's a fellow teacher.
Pleased to meet you.
I've hung out with that guy a lot.
First Lieutenant Orlando.
Yeah.
Likewise. It's an honor to be able to work with the famous Ashen Chevalier. But keep in mind, we're
And
not
then things
looking
get
for
awkward
heroics from Divine
because,
Knights
like,
here.
because
We're
Randy
only
knows
interested in
that
your
Reen
aptitude
fought
as an
Lloyd back in
instructor.
CS2.
Understood. He's from the Railway Military Police. I certainly didn't expect to find a ranking officer like him working here.
Derek Stephen Prince that voiced Patrick, he voiced Keitaro Urashima from Love Hina. Yeah, I'm well aware of that.
I still
That
hate.
look tells me you know a bit about my sordid background.
I have nothing against Derek Stephen Prince because he went on to voice better roles like what the fuck is his name? The ultimate dictator in Danganronpa V3. The guy who likes to lie a lot. Kakichiyama, that's his name.
Didn't he also voice the? Didn't he also voice the gangster kid in the second game too?
Gangster Kid.
In the second game, in the second Danganronpa game.
Yeah, he did.
Instructor Randolph?
It's, yeah.
Looking forward to working with you.
Forgot his name.
Wow, I'm blanking on his name too. Jesus.
Especially after you
wow, I almost had it.
Hiko, I think it was.
Yeah, it's something like that.
Oh, that's so?
Yeah, because you know what? It was weird because I started off hating him, and then you get to the second chapter and they become one of the best characters in the game.
Yeah, I felt the same way actually. I do like my favorite characters I actually like. Oh my god, Toe is actually old enough to drink, yet she still looks 13. That's pretty sad.
You're seriously only 3 years younger than me?
And she even looks thick, man.
But anyways,
God Lord.
the characters I like the most in some works of fiction are the ones that you just hate at the beginning, but then they get awesome later on. So characters like him, Fuyuki, Saki Kasakabe in Genshiken, Dr. Bob Kelso in Scrubs. Love all those characters.
Work on our part. Training, lectures, all manner of miscellaneous tasks. We will, however, receive.
Yeah, dude, like Toa was your fucking senpai in the first game.
Special advisor? And what's our principal like?
Well, let's just say that out of
I still can't believe she's still got a flat chest, though.
Whatever.
Someone quite as intense as our principal.
The only problem I have with Toa's haircut is the way her feather tail
Really?
The way they brush out her hair in certain shots, it looks like she's got elf ears.
Try not to be too shocked, okay? You've actually
yeah.
met her before?
Yeah, you're noticing that?
It does look like that at times.
Thank you for waiting.
Okay, I just remember her having 5 minutes of screen time in the second game, and now she's like the coolest character in this game. The principal, Aurelio Le Guin.
And then when you have her in as a playable party member, she's like the most broken character.
Yeah,
that's a thick body, dude.
Whatever is that.
Cold Steel 3, the year is 1206. Cold Steel 1 and 2, it was 1204, 1205. Yeah, sounds about right.
Yep. And fun fact: Zero and Owl take place during the same time as CS1 and 2.
Civil War. Or have you already forgotten my face?
It's Professor Schmidt.
Give a whit either way.
Give a
whit. I like to call him Professor Asshole.
Good to see you again, Professor Schmidt.
Yeah, because that's all he does is be an asshole to you.
As I said before, save it. Though my title is Special Advisor, I plan to focus only on my research.
I wonder if he actually gets a punch in the face later.
Schwarzer.
No.
Or should I say, Ashen Awakener.
If he did, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't affect him once.
Epstein's disciples, right? Or maybe not. You sure he ain't some faker?
Would make a lot of us feel better.
He's the real deal.
Wouldn't matter either way.
I'm starting to understand why I got hired here in the first place. I never imagined I would meet you here.
This game series is from the 80s.
It's been about half a year.
Well, the Legend Heroes, yes, but the Trail series is actually a sub-series of series.
Allow me to say a few words about
So you don't have to start all the way that beginning. You just have to start in Trails of the Sky, which goes back to 2004.
And they're also cheap as dirt on Steam.
I was the general of the defeated Noble Alliance. I then oversaw the Northern War, resulting in the annexation of Northumbria.
So I often wonder if all the Legend of Heroes games
principal of Thor's branch campus
are interconnected, not just the Trails games.
All that packed into one woman.
Probably not.
Guess it's not
No,
so crazy.
I know
there
was another series before Trails, the Gag games, which was just a trilogy.
Yeah.
Principal Le Guin.
When they made the Trail series, they want to be like that trilogy, but even bigger.
Let's begin. Herschel, gather up our fledglings and bring
Now
them to the
there's a book on how there's a book in the first Trails games on cat translations, which is pretty hilarious.
Cat translations?
It actually comes to handy at one point when you go to the Zeiss factory.
Schwarzer, see to it you aren't late.
Aurelia can make a motorboat run out of gas. God damn.
Oh, jeez, dude.
Jesus Christ.
I want to do the motorboat on Aurelia too. Kind of like how I want to do the motorboat on.
We set the date and time without
Sarah.
telling you. You'll even be meeting your fledglings there. Exciting, no? Show them what it means to be the Ashen Chevalier.
It's starting to seem like the rumors about this place being difficult were an exaggeration.
Yo, you guys still there?
Yeah, we are. I'm just Oh yeah, Reem puts on some fucking fake glasses in order to make himself look cool, and it just makes him look like a big dope. A big stupid dope. A big dopey dope. Dope. Dope, dope, dope. Dopey, dopey, dope, dope, dope. Dopey, dope, dope.
Yeah, they're like...
Okay, that is sounding way too much like Freakazoid, dude.
Oh, I'm so glad that show is on Verve.
Yeah, that was a good show.
I'm so glad I could still watch that show anytime.
Aurelia also has Naoto's VA and his also the voice director for various Atlas games and this game.
Damn.
Yeah, I looked it up and I was like, and I want to say she might have directed Persona 5. I'm not entirely sure.
Nice.
Are you doing Game of the Are you doing Game of the Decade? I don't know. You know what? That's a good question. And if I do,
I think everyone knows my Game of the Decade, and that's pretty much the Trails of Cold Steel series.
I think my game of the decade might be Witcher 3.
The golden Rakshasa?
Oh, good choice.
Oh, Ariella's boobs are jiggly.
He's
I just
super
noticed that.
famous.
I didn't notice that.
Motorboating intensifies.
Giggity.
Oh dear.
Giggity goo.
How unexpected.
I am scared of the green hair girl so much, man.
No way.
She's a thought.
Man, she loves it. Just to sum her up, just play that JoJo Part 5 close. Yeah, she wants that Ashen D.
Attention! I will have silence.
Granted, like all the girls kind of do, but
We will now begin the
But
she just takes
she
it
is
to
the
another
least subtle.
Military Academy's branch campus.
She is the less
Like I
effing
said,
subtle.
she wants to, like I said, she wants that Ashen D.
The opening speeches will be
In
omitted.
the
We
worst
will begin by
possible
announcing
way
class
possible.
assignments. First, Class 8.
I just didn't
Combat
like that.
Tactics.
That it was a
The instructor
student
is
that one
Randolph Orlando.
that was like that.
I think so. Minus a toss between
Yeah.
Sham Show 2019, Tekken 7, and the Hotline Miami games.
Jessica, Wayne,
Good choices.
Sydney, Maya,
Hotline
Ash,
Especially Tekken 7.
Gustav, and
Yeah, I
Sam
might
Show
actually
2019.
go with, in terms of fight. Well, I don't know, fighting game of the decade. Fighting game of the decade.
Class 9, Military Finance.
Smash.
Instructor is
Smash.
Noah Herschel.
Smash.
I'll call out names now.
Son of a bitch, you might be right.
Kyrie, Tita,
It's either Smash or King of Fighters 14 for me.
Tatiana, Valerie.
Because I'm just glad that SNK's making a comeback.
And Stark. There are 9 of you
What
in
about
total.
Guilty Gear Exerd?
Oh, yeah, sure. Fucking love Exod. Yeah, you know, let's put Exod there because it actually, like, set the new standard on how, like, 2.5D games should look.
Class 8 and Class 9.
Damn straight.
Tactics and military finance. Then the ones left
Not to
over
mention
are-
Arc System Works knows their shit.
There's
if ever has their heads up their
there's
ass.
my students, these three lovable stooges.
We will now have a word from our
What's your
principal.
thoughts on Strive? What's Strive?
Principal, if you would.
Guilty Gear 4.
Oh, that's why it's called that with the
I'm
IV.
Amelia Le Guin, principal of the branch campus.
I heard that the director is actually listening to criticism, so the game might actually play more like Exerd, which is what everyone wants. A lot of people were concerned that they were going to dumb down the
A
gameplay.
few of you may have noticed already.
They
But-
better
I'll
not.
spell it out for the rest. This school is a trash bin.
I mean, main reason why Guilty Gear is both the
You
technical
gave me
and
a 69. Is there something you want to tell me? Yeah, I'm telling you, pay attention in class. That's the interaction.
Floor's main campus
Dude, that would
will
be
be
effed
working
up
in
if
the
that...
Prince
I don't know if that was an
As
actual
such,
fucking
it will go through
interaction,
heavy reform.
but I could kind of buy it.
Is a place they can toss aside
Okay.
those deemed too troublesome or those with problematic backgrounds. Just
Look
like
at Reem with his
would be
stupid
like,
glasses.
"Big Kanye
our instructors
thought."
and even myself
Yep.
are here because we have been tossed aside.
Yeah, besides, my headcanon says Rena and Alyssa all the fucking day.
Ooh,
Principal Le Guin.
nice.
That is far too.
However,
That's a
there
good
is
hang
a
That are
Be ever
Rena and
vigilant
Sarah
as though
if
the
I'm
world is
really
about
that
to
hot for teacher.
Such a mindset is
Uh,
difficult to learn. in
Rita and
times
Elisa
of
probably
peace.
would have been the canon
However,
if
the
it
situation
wasn't
we
for the
find
waifu
ourselves in
system.
is a
Let's be
perfect
real.
environment for it.
Yeah, you're right.
Those who lack the resolve to better themselves,
Not to mention,
reforge
Alyssa's
themselves in
quite
the
smoking
fires
hot,
of adversity.
too.
Leave now.
And again,
Yeah,
all
or
the,
you run the risk of
all the
leaving
Especially
Legend
in this
Girls
game.
girls
in
look smoking
Adios'
hot. I
arms.
mean,
I love it. Hey, you guys want to die? Or go ahead and stay. There's a chance you're probably going to die. Well, wow, we got a bunch of Vikings up in this class. All right, today's a good day to die. Valhalla, who wants blue potato chips?
Very well. In that case, I welcome each and every one of you to Thor's Military Academy's branch campus. Arise, O youth, and become the foundation of the world. I greet you with these familiar words from Emperor Dreykus.
Woo. Man, I can't believe Sakura Wars is coming back.
Yeah, Sega's been kind of on a roll with bringing back dead franchises.
Green with his hipster glasses, or as I'd like to call it,
Well,
understatement of the year much?
But
just where are
Green's
we
trying to
supposed
look
to go?
smart, but it doesn't work out.
No, it doesn't.
That's what we mean with hipster glasses, dude.
Can I get you to announce the final class?
You know,
Here's the
hipsters
Virtual
trying to
Fighter.
sound-
Here's the Virtual Fighter 6, says Tyler. I wish.
Here's the Cyberbots 2.
Very
We're not
well.
getting Cyberbots 2.
We'll be picking up after the main campus's classes 1 through 6.
We're not.
Our own classes 7 through 9.
Virtual Fighter has a better chance.
The three of you
And that's a
pick up
game
class
whose
7.
fan base
Special
consists of an empty chair.
Your instructor will be him.
Ouch.
Reen Schwarzer.
I am that
At least-
empty chair.
At least you could play the older games in Yakuza.
True. You can play Final Showdown. You can even do local. You can do local multiplayer on Virtual Fire 5 Final Showdown, which is something I actually did a couple months back when my friend visited.
Oh yeah.
It was fun.
Oh,
I'm ready.
I totally agree. Resident
My
Evil 3
body has been
Overdose.
ready for Remake 3
RE3
Nemesis
make?
for a long ass time ago.
Man, fuck that, man. No more Heroes 3. It's about damn time.
Yeah, really. I'm glad that's finally being made because I fucking love No More Heroes 1 and 2.
Wow. I looked over the blueprint.
Speaking of shit my body is ready for, how about that Cyberpunk 2077?
Don't get so excited. This
I'm
facility
I'm
is
I'm
nothing
hyped.
more.
I'm hyped for it.
As I explained before, much of your duties will be performed here under my direction. I expect nothing short of raw talent from a Russell.
Yes, sir.
So, she's a student here after all. I could swear I've heard the name Russell somewhere before.
It's almost like I remember that name from a previous video game that was made in 2004.
This is why this series is great.
Leroy Smith is awesome. Fukuram, his design is way too busy. I don't like the tattoos and scars.
Clearly no coincidence. Only 3
Get rid of that and his design will be a little bit better.
Combat tactics and
The
military
character looks
finance
so
are undergoing
fucking
their
jacked. He looks like a Baki character.
Special operations will be having an orienteering
And I do not like the
exercise.
designs of
We
Baki
must
the
make it through
Grappler.
this facility in one piece.
And this is a guy who can actually tolerate most muscular characters, but Baki is an exception.
What is this building for?
It's called Einhell Keep. It was built in conjunction
You
with
mean
the
you don't
branch
like
hospital
Jack
for
like the
testing
Ultimate
new
Warrior?
methods of training.
Yeah, pretty much.
The interior is fully controllable via orbital technology and features variable difficulty levels. As for your exercise, you will be combating monsters and such unleashed within the keep.
That is such a cybernetic looking base.
Monsters?
And that's supposed to be steampunk.
Now I understand. Special operations, indeed.
I don't know if I can call it steampunk because
I
it
guess
does.
this
It's
is a
not.
fitting
It's
enough
it's the
exercise.
technology
Give my
actually
class
looks
its
more
name.
modern than this.
And it's not just for my
Yeah,
students
I'd
either.
more call it
Is it?
science fantasy.
Pretty
If
much.
that makes any sense.
That said, don't
With a
assume it will be
good
the
bit
same as the Class 7 you were
with a slight helping of cyberpunk.
Rather than an experimental clash between social classes.
Baki's
this
pretty
will
over the
act as an
top with the
established
designs,
task
though I
force
enjoy
for
Baki with how dumb it is.
as
Oh,
its
I've heard
you
some
will have your
things.
students see each assignment through.
It's all starting to come together.
I've heard some things about Baki.
Hold on just a second. We did what you said and came here. But what the heck is all this crap?
Isn't that Erica Harlacher?
This is just...
As Yuna?
Yeah.
No one ever told me I was
It
being
is.
put in some shady
Yeah,
job
Yeah, it's the same-
girl played.
Yeah, I know. It's the same girl who played. She played Hidaka in High Score Girl.
Class 7 is the result of your
She also
aptitude
played
test,
on
Jack Crawford.
in Persona 5.
Yep.
If you are dissatisfied, you have the option to pack your bags and return to the military police academy.
So pretty much in this game, An has
I've yet to
Mishima
accept
as
the
her teacher.
situation, but I understand it now, at the very least.
I'm also on the fence on Doom. What are you on the fence about in regards to Doom Eternal? Because personally, I'm still excited for that. I don't know. That's why I'm. That's why I'm fucking asking him.
Certainly. Instructor Schwarzer and the three of you
I'm curious
will
to
have the
hear
keys
why you're on the fence of it. Is it because you just don't trust Bethesda? as publishers
That's
even.
That's more id's joint, dude.
Yeah, but still, Bethesda publishers can still fuck games over. We've seen it happen 1,000 times. Look at every EA. Yeah. And Bethesda is a shit company now. They're like they're gonna end this decade with a huge scar on their face.
Yeah, especially after Fallout 7.
Let's be real, folks. Was Bethesda ever really a good company?
I don't know, but apparently, according to Tyler, the reason why he's got so many scars is because he was forced to fight against bears and tigers in an underground fight club. I'm like, the red veins is actually a lightning scar. Wait, he got when you say lightning scar,
This school's even more messed up than I'd heard.
he got struck by lightning? Because if so, that's cool.
Or if non-affiliates stayed off the premises.
That's quite dope.
Badass.
Take it easy. I ain't here to cause trouble. Soon as
Okay,
she's done
now
with her
that is
orientation,
some
I'm getting the
straight
hell
up
outta here.
Chuck Norris type shit you're talking, lazy
Because I've been
samurai.
enjoying Wolfenstein more than Doom. Huh. I'm more of a Doom guy myself.
Wolfenstein was still pretty good.
Except for the latest DLC.
It wasn't
New Order's good, Old Blood's good.
New Blood is terrible.
Country up to its neck in plots and schemes.
Young Blood fucking sucks.
Yeah, I heard bad things about Youngblood.
around here.
I suppose I should have expected as much from an A-rank bracer.
Yeah,
but you know,
why did you
I
have
remember
to replace the main character with his two bratty daughters? I mean, what the shit? They look like an SJW circle jerk.
Also, I did like enjoy the Doom reboot more than the Wolfenstein reboot.
I don't think Tita was typing on that keyboard correctly. She looked like she was like off.
2016
certainly sounds like a playground.
Yeah.
Another game
Dude,
that
he got struck by lightning in his backstory. That's
How much
amazing.
do you already know?
Nothing too specific. The above-ground portion is a cube measuring 50 arch on each side.
No, that's me, Tyler.
Still being expanded.
Is that Big Al talking? No, that's Matt Wheaton. The other guy is Nightman. Big Al on a PlayStation? Please.
I wish I was as cool as Big Al, though.
No, you don't.
We are. I had no idea she'd be one of my students.
Like, Big Al is cool, but he ain't that cool. Not as cool as me. I'm just kidding, Big Al.
I just got here earlier today, so I'm sorry I haven't had time
I'll see
to
how
speak
bad
with you
for myself on Christmas. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be busy playing good games for Christmas, like I don't know, Untitled Goose Game.
We all know
I'm probably gonna be busy playing quite a fuck ton of games like Musha, Elisa Dragoon, Thunder Force 4,
Alright.
Daemon X Machina, and the Trails of Cold Steel games. It's on Christmas.
I'm sure everyone in
I have my shit cut out for me, dude.
Everyone in
Alright.
Crossbell, too.
Back to this game.
Also, Judgment.
In addition, you resolved
Judgment is
after
awesome.
I need to finish Judgment.
that's
That game is a slow burn.
Then during the
I started
Northern War last
playing that,
October, you worked alongside General Le Guin and
nights ago.
Brigadier General Barnes.
I forgot.
to
Isn't
annex
Big
North
Al a
End.
huge Nintendo fanboy? Yeah, exactly. He's got a Nintendo bias.
Like our principal?
So
I'm getting all gaming bias, dude.
And he helped occupy
I mean,
North Ambria?
I don't give a I really don't give a fuck what
That's
console
erroneous. The actual
I
circumstances
like, just so
were-
long as the
You're
games
both
are really
very well
awesome.
informed. Well, calling me a hero is a bit much. I'd still like to say a little bit about myself. As you know, I'm Reed Schroeder. I'm a graduate of Thor's Military
take off those
Academy's main
glasses. You look
campus.
like a punk.
I got my diploma just last month, and I'm starting
Shouldn't
as
it
an
be
instructor
you
here
look
at the
like a
branch
hipster
campus today.
twat?
No, he looks like a
I'll
punk.
be overseeing martial arts and Panzer
He just
Soldat
looks like a
training
punk.
outside the classroom. Inside the classroom, I'll be teaching history. That is,
I mean,
of course, in
I
addition
don't mean to be
being
dunking
the
on my
homeroom
boy
teacher for
Reen,
Class
but
7 Special
goddamn does he
Operations.
look like a hipster twat.
Yeah,
I'll go
heard you
next.
the first time.
I've been moving closer to PC. I can play most PC games, but not the big ones that require high
My
performance.
name is Kurt Vander. I'm from the capital.
I prefer like
PC
small
is
titles.
basically
More than just the
Powered by a
common
hamster
stories about
on
you.
a wheel. That's how old my PC
Kurt
is.
Vander. That would make you General Zex and Lieutenant Colonel Mueller's...
Mueller is my older brother, and Zex is my uncle. Though I'm aware I look nothing like them.
No, you don't. Muller Vander actually looks like a badass. Yep, there's an image of him right there. And there's Zex.
It's true, he doesn't have dark hair or even a similar build.
By the way, are those glasses fake? They don't look good on you at all. You should probably get rid of them.
I agree, Kurt. Get rid of the glasses.
Ditch the hipster glasses, please.
All right,
Put on your weird emo outfit from that one spin-off of Tokyo Xanadu.
Nice to meet you, Kurt. You're up next.
All the Sonic fan games on there are amazing. Well, yeah, didn't, what's his name, Christian Whitehead work on some of those?
Fine.
Before he worked on Sonic Mania?
Yeah, he did.
Una Crawford, basically the new protagonist. Well, I consider her protagonist number 2. Yeah.
Police Academy.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
Una's cool, but she's not exactly Estelle cool, if you catch my drift.
I think, Una was just okay for me.
Academy, you're talking about the military police
But
academy.
a lot of the game, though, she did kind of get on my nerves at some points.
Military slapped on the name before the annexation. You guys are the ones who changed it. Are you saying I can only call it by the official name the great and powerful Erebonia has blessed it with?
No, that's not what I meant.
We totally invaded her fucking city, by the way, and that's why she's so pissed off.
Yeah.
There's a lot of political backstory in this, so...
But I still don't
That makes me want to play the crossbell games even more.
That's completely understandable.
Yeah. Too bad we couldn't get him.
I'm last then.
Well, not now, but we'll get him eventually. And here's a character who was an antagonist in the previous game.
Altina Orion, formerly part of the
Sekiro,
Imperial
best game of
Army's
the year?
Intelligence
Yep.
Division.
Sekiro's good. Not the best game of the year material. That's more.
Who's the director of? Who's the director of those games again?
Hidetaka Miyazaki.
At least he won a trophy. That's all I can say.
Isn't that classified?
Yeah.
My affiliation with them
Yeah.
ended up
Can't
being
really
my
take
enrollment
that
here.
from him, but
On paper,
personally,
please, think
it's
nothing of
either
it.
Remake 2 Electric Boogaloo.
I mean, after playing the crossbow
Electric
games,
Zombie
I feel for
Boogaloo.
her. Altia, aka Reen's adopted daughter, pretty much.
Feel as though I've just heard
Yeah, I could see that.
The intelligence
It's
division is
essentially
pretty
what
hardcore,
Kia is to Lloyd.
isn't it? Hold up. What do you mean?
Oh, Ifrit's back.
Slip of the tongue.
Okay, back to thought. For me personally, it's either Remake 2 Electric Zombie Boogaloo,
Thank you for
Daemon X
waiting.
Machina, or the Trails of Cold Steel 3.
Trails of Cold Stizzle Manizzle.
For the level 0 Einhell trial.
Okay, so what is this game?
Devil May Cry 5.
No, the game is The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3.
Is that the girl from earlier?
I was under the impression she was a student.
And it's a JRPG.
Understood. Give us just a moment. Each of you were given one of these, right?
And here's our cell phones.
Funny how the Video Game Awards forgot RPGs exist.
I was sent one.
Particularly
but-
JRPGs.
No, they didn't. They just don't care because they have the same mindset as that jackass who made that Fez game. What that Phil Fish, that fucker.
Yeah, fuck that guy. What does he know about? What does he know about what makes games good?
It can improve your physical
Also,
abilities.
wasn't this
and
game
allow you to
ripped off
cast orbital
a
arcs,
rip-off
among other
of
things.
a little-known Japanese indie game called
But this is the newest
Cave Story?
one. The Arcus 2.
I thought people would call Sekiro Dark Souls Ancient Japan Edition, which still pisses me off since everybody thinks that we need more Dark Souls games when people blow up and destroy their consoles.
Games. We need more mech games. Games of the Armored Core variety. God damn
They're
it.
the product of a collaboration
Anyway,
between the Epstein Foundation.
the reason why
I
you don't
assume
see
these
many
models are combat
JRPGs
ready.
up at the Game Awards, pretty much because
I'll explain
that's
how
just a
this
shitty
works.
popularity contest.
This
Take one
is
of
basically a boring 2D walking simulator that just so happens to have
The Enigmas did
world
have
twisting
these.
The
stick
basics should be the
shit.
same. Go ahead
That's
and
all I
set your
could sum
master
up.
quartz in the central slot.
Phil Fish is a fucking hack.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
I want to see a sequel to Metal Wolf Chaos from From Software. I do too. I just hope it actually plays like a little bit better game because Metal Wolf Chaos is pretty dated. Oh yeah, set your master quartz. Orbit quartz.
I want Daemon X Machina 2.
Alright, I got the most powerful quartz from playing a card game from the previous playthrough. Okay, what's one I want to put up?
So how would you rate that card game from Blade?
Vantage Masters?
Yeah.
Well, I purposely sunk time to it, so yeah, it's definitely better. And
yeah,
it gave me
with Blade. Okay.
Blade was a game of luck, but this one required skills and getting the right cards.
So in other words, basically Magic the Gathering on Ultimate Warrior style Jet Jacks Roid Rage?
Let's see. What do I want to add for Ream this time? Critical rate, blah blah blah. I could probably go back to Beowulf.
We dare not talk jump farce.
And I am just going to auto-equip, prioritize physical damage, and I am going to replace...
Yes, son of a freight, we need Shin Megami Tensei 5. Come on, Atlas.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Stop cucking your fans, God, please.
We'll get it. Just be
but we
patient.
gotta know Persona 5.
Let's see. What the hell is the name of the information quartz that allows you to see chests on map? I'm trying to remember. I got all these from the previous playthrough. Come on. Hit, E. What was it called? Is it just called information or Speedbreaker?
To be fair, JoJo-mon, Spike Chunsoft also made pretty good visual novels like Danganronpa, the Zero Escape series, and of course, one of Darkscream's favorite games of this year, the Somnium Files.
Yeah. Invigorate. Where is it? Trying to find this one thing. This one gem. Where are ya? Let's see. Yeah, they did release it. Wait, they did announce that shit too early. I'm a patient person, but we got to announce a trailer. I haven't heard squat since. Yeah, Bayonetta 3. That was like 2 Game Award shows ago.
Oh damn.
Dude, I'm quite patient myself.
Alright, let's see. Was it Dragon Vision? No. Intimidation. Moonlens. Okay, shows data enemies yet to be analyzed, enemies and chests to show on map. That's what I want. Okay, I'm good.
Whoa.
I can feel it working. Now that you've set your Master Quartz, you're synced with your Arcus units.
I hate arena
You
fighters.
should be able to notice a significant
I can't get into them. Except for Gundam Versus, albeit a little bit, but not a whole lot.
Okay, now this is new.
I haven't played Second Row in fear of ending up smashing my console. Yeah, if you're not a hardcore gamer, then don't play it. It doesn't seem like your cup of tea in the first place. Like, I don't like to play... I don't like to play super hard games either. In fact, I played this game on easy mode the first playthrough because I don't want to go through the stress of grinding and all that shit. So...
Professor, isn't that red left? Sir, you shouldn't use that.
Oh, don't act like you have a lick
Just
of common
hard enough
sense.
that it challenges me
You're Albert's granddaughter.
to be
It's
better.
time we saw what Class 7 Special Operations
That sort of
is
deal.
made of. I'm curious to see if you can survive with a passing
That's kind of why I'm a gamer, really.
Hey, watch the floor.
By the way, Deja frickin' Vu, Nightman.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
This part, just like in the first game.
Right yourself and brace for the landing.
Yep.
Altina, you
tits and all.
Clown Soleus.
Oh, screw you.
It's
you
like
using
it's
your
like poetry.
It's like poetry, see, it rhymes. Oh yeah, there's a lot of that in the Trail series. There's a lot of fucking like repeats and moments of poetry.
Yeah.
And of course, motorboating.
Oh.
Don't forget the motor.
Reen and Kurt didn't motorboat.
Yeah, Reen did nothing wrong.
Professor talking, then the floor opened up.
It was you.
Except put his face in between Alyssa's tits.
Yeah, except now it's this part.
If you could move.
Yeah,
It's not
I would just have two different characters doing it.
Trouble breathing.
Motorboat.
Well then.
Kurt kind of handles this situation better than Reen did.
Yeah, he did.
Appears to be padded.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Be an issue.
Yeah.
How strangely like the
You know, on the other hand,
you
it was
often
basically
find
just
yourself in
pulling what
stretch
Lisa
your
did.
wing.
Please don't say things that'll give people the
Well,
wrong
she has a stand, sort of. She basically has a combat shell she can summon. And there's another character with the same ability.
I'm surprised you're already calling me an instructor.
That is your
But I just like to call it a stand because it kind of just sort of works like one.
Like I said,
So
my stand is a
basically,
Gundam.
Altina has a
I assure you,
persona.
I didn't intend for this to happen. Then again, I suppose intent is irrelevant. I won't make any further excuses. You may hit me if it'll make you feel better.
Damn, Kurt, you taking it like a boss.
How very admirable.
So you can hit me, I don't give a fuck.
You being so calm about it just pisses me off.
And you just
even
pissed
more.
off anyway because.
So I think I'll take you up on that.
Why would that make you angry, Yuna?
I don't know. By the way, I do love this dungeon theme a lot.
Oh yeah.
Erebonian boys are just so.
I do not believe.
But
his
remember,
nationality
guys,
was a
a
factor.
slap in the face is only bad when Elisa
You were
does
just
it.
a little unlucky.
Man, you really hate Elisa Bashers.
Yeah, I really do.
They are. I will say they are unfair and stupid.
That resulted in an
They are.
embarrassment from one of my classmates.
I even had a
Admit
fight
my
with this
fault.
one guy because he had to make up lies about how long it took Yuna to apologize. He claimed it took her a day, which the game itself says otherwise. It took her weeks too.
Well,
so when
one
another
skin
person
cheek,
called him out on
the three of
that,
you look
he
fine to me.
was like, "Okay, I'll give you that stuff about Yuna."
So it's time to begin storming the keep. But first, I'll need each of you to show me your weapons.
What can you do
This
though?
thing is a joke, right? Do we
Yeah,
really have
Tyler
to
even
play
said that slap that Yuna gave was weak as shit.
Joke around. He's serious about measuring each of our abilities. I want to learn everyone's combat styles so we can work together and get out of here safely.
So Yuna's weapons, clearly it's based off of Lloyd. Does Lloyd also have a striker and a gunner mode with his weapons as well?
Lloyd does not have a gunner mode, no.
Okay, so they did make it a little more unique for Yuna. I got that. That's cool.
Two swords?
That takes
Yeah.
skill.
You're using the Vanderschool's dual blade style then. I knew of it, but
That's
I've never met a
interesting.
practitioner.
I admit our great sword style has far more notoriety. But that style also requires one.
I also love the fact that Falcom actually puts their music on their
These
channel.
blades are better suited for the likes of
They
you.
do, and they also release CDs.
Well, Yuna, how about you?
And I believe they put their stuff digitally on the stores.
Still not down for all this, but I get it.
Fun fact: if you guys got the collector's edition, which I did, you
Nah.
also get like a soundtrack CD.
I did get the early enrollment edition, which does have a soundtrack on it, but it only has like 4 tracks on it.
You use side handle batons.
Yeah, because that comes with the game too, like the standard editions. And I also have that, which is kind of weird. But I got the full soundtrack too.
These are gunbreakers.
And I had to listen to that in my car.
Developed by the one and only
That was a
CGS.
fun ride to
They
work.
can switch between melee and mid-range firing.
Nice.
An intriguing weapon.
Crossbell Guardian Force, right? If I recall, First Lieutenant Orlando was once part of it. He'd left long before the occupation disbanded them, though. Good to know.
Boy, there's
See how
probably
well
going to
they
be
work in action
cosplayers and prop makers that would love to make weapons out
seem to know
of
your way
these
around them.
replicas.
Of course I do.
Yeah, this game started in 2004 and it keeps going strong, and it's all in a shared universe too.
Weapons as old old as the Great Collapse.
like it's not like most RPGs where they're standalone. It actually ties all together. It's an expanded universe.
We'll see where everyone
Which is
stands
why
once
I've
we've
been
engaged in
I've been hungry for those crossbow arc games, because they're actually pretty important to this game.
You're up next, Altina.
Understood.
Clam Soleus.
There's something I've been wondering for a while
Yeah,
now.
in fact, Cold Steel 2 even kind of spoils out a little bit.
Dude, this game fucking spoils events of the first of the Trails in the Sky game that I have yet to get to.
Surely she won't be joining us in battle.
Yeah, I remember you were. I think you told me you got spoiled.
That's like, Jesus Christ, man.
Falcon spoils games for you.
My physical age.
They'll even put like an
approximately
ending
14
to one
years
of their
old.
games
I
on a
am no
magazine
small
cover.
child.
Physical age? No, you're definitely small.
Yep, that's definitely Hidaka's voice actress. And Yuna.
The intelligence division.
By the way, another thing I do like Altina's outfit in this game way more in the second game. In the second game, it was some stupid anime bullshit.
It was like some cat girl crap.
Yeah.
Black Shadow, I thought I saw her.
It's supposed to be a stealth combat suit, but it looked so comically silly.
Latest version of the line of special
It was,
weaponry.
goofy as hell.
Further details are classified. Suffice to say,
Apparently, Lazy Samurai said we almost didn't even get a crossbow arc games, but they thought it'd be too. We were gonna get from Liberl straight to Erebonia, but then they were like, "No, we need the crossbow story to be told."
Of course not.
Yeah,
it's
he's right.
Time seeing something
I
like
also
this,
heard Cold Steel was originally supposed to be a trilogy, not a tetralogy.
The Golden Rakshasa.
But apparently the story is just too big that they had to make a fourth game at the last minute.
What manner of place is this?
Actually, it's supposed to be a
rebuild
duology.
of Evangelion in a way.
I don't
But
blame
like,
either of you. For
yeah,
having
but like I was gonna
questions, but we
say,
can save them for
it was
another
actually
time.
supposed to be a duology because it was supposed to be what
By the way,
Cold Steel 1 and 2. They
this
were supposed to
is
be
my
one game that got split into two, and then 3 and 4 also kind of was pretty much a sequel split into two as well.
Of course. The Tachi is used by students of the Eight
Yeah.
Leaves One Blade School.
By the way, wasn't a tetralogy supposed to be called a quadrilogy, or am I missing
No, it's a
something?
tetralogy.
Right. It's not an imperial style sword.
Tetra
It comes from
means
the east.
4.
I guess the Divine Blade of Wind is pretty famous in Crossbell, huh?
A lot happened,
Okay.
but he still has plenty of fans. Even when a certain empire has made him a wanted man.
Yeah.
Just some
I suppose so.
told me
That covers
tetralogy
everyone,
is
then.
8, not
Let's be on our
4.
way.
Thought that would be an octology. Huh.
We're currently on floor B1. If we make it
Yeah.
back up to ground level, this little trial will
weird.
be over.
With so many reboots and games from the 90s coming back, never knew this game was 2004-esque. Thank you, Darkscream. Oh, you're welcome. Well, you're welcome. I didn't know you were that big into that era of RPGs.
Follow me and proceed carefully.
Yeah,
and
the
deliver.
2000s
Yeah,
was pretty good time for...
Trails in
time
the
for
Sky.
new-
It's on Steam. You should probably pick that game up.
Okay, let's just go.
It's a pretty old game, and it's a slow burn, but it definitely picks up later on in the series.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I do not like Shenmue 3. I'll see if I can give Final Fantasy VII a chance.
Period, dude.
I tried playing
Shenmue.
Move out as soon as we're ready.
I tried playing Shenmue 1.
Wait, hold on. I got a trophy? Oh my god, I didn't get a trophy.
Superior game.
I didn't get a trophy for playing the beginning part of the game because when I played this originally, I played it on the damn demo.
Yeah. That's
I
why
thought
like, everyone
everybody
was,
enjoyed Shenmue, not me. And I said it in my podcast, Virgin Shenmue versus Chad Yakuza.
Yeah, Yakuza is a far superior game in every way. But facts.
Well, one could argue Yakuza 1, like the original PS2 game, but it didn't age well.
But they remade one, so... And it's
Yeah,
way
but
better.
it's a point now.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bit of a moot point at this point. But I do agree though, Yakuza. I played like a little bit of Shenmue, I had to turn it off because the tank controls. Yakuza, on the other hand, it was addictive.
All right, nice work.
And that convoluted questing and all that nonsense. I mean,
Limited time limits, meandering bullshit.
Forklift racing.
That isn't as silly and fun as the way Kiryu would have done it.
Yeah.
Never played, let alone heard of Shenmue. Oh, wow, you actually went this far in life not knowing what the hell Shenmue is? I'm impressed. It's a Dreamcast game. Or it started off on the
Dreamcast. Not a very good Dreamcast
created
game.
by the same guy who created Virtua Fighter, and he decided to abandon that IP for his stupid, ambitious game.
Yeah, okay, there are some guys with ambition that see their ambition through to the very end, that their ambitions actually make sense.
By the way, if you think this is too slow, if you think this game's too slow for you, just press on the touchpad and high speed mode.
Oh yeah, I love that Nisa added that.
I know they're adding it in more JRPGs. They've added it in the
or as I'd like to call it, ludicrous speed mode.
They added it in the re-release of Star Ocean for the Switch.
Ah, nice.
Alright, first let me pick up this chest over here.
Treasure located.
Hey, at least they don't say, "Oh, what a lovely chest."
Yeah, that kind of got annoying in like the other games.
Actually, I should probably check on everyone else's equipment.
I do love Crow's comment in Cold Steel 1 whenever you see a chest, he has to make
Yakuza Dead Souls.
You gotta make a boob innuendo.
Yakuza Dead Souls is good. Not particularly canon to the story, but damn was it good.
I did finish Kiwami 2 a couple days ago.
Kiwami 2 was damn good. I loved it.
Yeah.
Not to mention Not to mention it got virtual on.
Yeah.
That game aged like bananas. I'm sorry. I tried to enjoy it. I couldn't.
Yeah. I like that the Majima story was... I like that the Majima story was essentially a Yakuza 0 epilogue.
I forgot. How do you, Oh, costume. Okay. Let's see. So, these are the clothes you can give him. Reen's glasses, white kitty ears. I could give Reen brown hair. Let's see, what's with Yuna? Academy swimsuit. Saint Estrada's uniform. Her apron. Her tennis
Give
wear.
the girls bikinis, please!
I don't think I downloaded that DLC yet. It's coming out and it's free.
Yeah.
Just a swimsuit.
I can't wait for the swimsuits in 4 because, like, all the girls I like are in swimsuits now.
Oh, yeah, dude. Especially Alyssa and Laura, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Laura in those bikini booty shorts.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. I actually did make a video showcasing the DLC, and I added the ending song from JoJo's Part 5 in it.
Honestly, that's Gravion Hammer. Let's fucking do that. I'm not even going to have anyone else make any moves.
My turn.
Now.
It's my turn.
Just gonna skip turns until Reed fucking drops the hammer. Yuna also has a Lloyd costume. It's free right now. Oh, I downloaded that, but I heard you're supposed to... Okay, I think I know how to get the items.
Gravion Hammer!
Nice work.
Hold on a second, guys. If I remember correctly, you actually have to go to the menu, go to items, and then go to DLC. Here it is, Yuna's Lloyd Banning costume, faculty swimsuit set, Reen's unspeakable costume. Alright.
Reen's unspeakable. What?
It's a Tokyo. Yeah, it's a Tokyo Xanadu reference. He basically dresses like this.
Yeah, this is actually a leftover from Cold Steel 2 as well.
But you know, let's put her on the Lloyd Banny's costume, because I actually dig this outfit a lot.
Yeah, you can dress.
Let's keep him in this outfit.
You can dress Yuna up like a character from a game that never made it stateside yet.
Uh-huh.
Bikini on Yuna.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's let him look dress like a fucking emo, like a fucking 2000s Japanese boy band emo. How would you guys review this decade? On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it man, maybe giving it an 8 would be too generous.
I give this decade a tapioca pudding out of 10.
Is tapioca pudding delicious?
Depends on your idea of delicious.
Would you recommend the tapioca pudding?
Take them down.
Oh.
I mean, I've been told it's bland and only old people will eat it. Henceforth, my rating.
Okay.
I'll take that as a no. Let's see. Elephant out of 10. I give it a 7. I give this decade an elephant out of 10.
Elephant, huh?
Okay, I did download that DLC. Thanks for reminding me, Samurai.
I mean, as far as gaming goes, I think I give that.
Okay, actually, let's give everyone their fucking...
Personally, as far as video games go, I give that decade a Motorboat out of 10.
Huh. Prioritize physical damage. Serious. I'm just getting everyone's equipment up and ready. Let's level up some Oberon. I'm gonna prioritize speed for her, and Altina, I want to prioritize arts. So what's Cats? Absorbs magic attacks, and I do want to prioritize magical damage. So okay. Everyone should be ready to kick one hit everything now.
Treasure located.
Damn. I can't get enough of this damn song.
10, huh? Because
This
of the
decade
SJWs, huh? Black and silver?
You know what? Most big budget games got ruined, but I don't care. That means the smaller, better games made their ways into the limelight.
Damn straight.
This was the decade of me giving up. Yeah.
The AAA, if it ain't,
It was
if it ain't
me.
The Witcher or Deus Ex, I'm not interested.
This decade was basically me giving up on AAA and just moving into obscure JRPGs. Bam.
Same here.
Boy, I wonder if Reen's actually gonna wear this in cutscenes. Nobody's gonna fucking take him seriously now.
He will.
Speaking of oversized afros, did anyone...
Because story.
Speaking of oversized afros, anyone seen the Netflix show Dolomite Is My Name?
No.
It's a great movie.
Black Dynamite.
It's basically a biopic of Rudy Ray Moore, the guy who made Dolomite.
Wow.
And it's Eddie Murphy back to form.
Nice.
Wait a minute. Eddie Murphy doesn't suck no more?
Nope.
I'm up.
Damn.
Interesting.
All right. Nice work.
And it was pretty damn funny. They actually had a pretty all-star cast in it. Wesley Snipes was in it. As that guy from Hot Tub Time Machine, I forget the actor's name. The guy who was like, we must have traveled in some sort of...
myself black and silver.
We're in some sort of hot tub time machine. Looks at the camera. Wow. Mag, then you're not going to like what we have to say in our podcast, because Magus said the 7th generation was the Dark Ages for him. He hated it because he called it a Western industry circle jerk.
Not to mention, COD clones at the fucking wazoo.
Yep. The early franchises seem to have kind of died off in recent years. I'll say that.
Instructor Sarah was pretty cool.
As for I say, I got it made, I got it made. I'm half a teacher. Oh man, never get tired of that song, dude. I don't know, Tylox.
Why do people still give a crap about the Game Awards? That's a good question.
Yeah. The only reason to watch the Game Awards is trailers.
You guess what?
Why did Epstein not kill himself?
Hold on a second. You don't even need to do that. Just wait until after the Game Awards and all the trailers will be uploaded on the internet. You can just watch them there.
That's the best idea ever, man.
That's kind of what I did whenever.
Else think of that.
Kind of what I did when,
build a facility like
whenever I missed an E3 conference, I'm like, okay, I'll just watch.
Fuck the Muppets.
Actually, that Muppet skit was pretty damn funny.
Yeah, I like the Muppet skit too.
Also, fuck you, Muppets are still great.
Yeah,
but one good skit shouldn't be enough. I'm up. It should be
It's still fucking funny, and the goose was there.
Nice work.
Yeah.
The Untitled Goose.
Yeah, I will admit that was funny, but even then, compared to the whole cavalcade of suffering that it was the Game Awards.
Oh yeah, I forgot. If you're over leveled, enemies will run away from you. Okay.
Yep.
Treasure located.
I don't have to deal with your shit.
Okay.
In fact, why don't we just go straight to the boss? It's a weird tentacle slug slime monster.
Man, I can't believe I used to drink Mountain Dew. What the fuck was wrong with me?
Diabetes. I don't drink. I hardly drink soda anymore now, dude. It's crazy. I like to drink water. That's probably because I'm so fucking skinny now. You're about to see why when I upload my video where I talk about the worst Gundam thing ever made.
Would that happen to include Hisashi Harai character designs?
Nope.
Let's do this.
I think he wants to keep that a secret until the video's out.
Let's see.
Would that be somewhere in the Universal Century?
Crimson Slash.
I'm not saying much.
Yeah, like I said, he wants to keep it.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's gonna be.
I might upload it during Christmas. I just have to edit it. I've recorded. And by the way, it is an off the cuff video, so it's not scripted or anything. And I was mostly doing this in front of camera.
That show.
I wish it's right, but I have a feeling I kind of know what Darkscream's talking about, considering he's told me his distaste for it once when we were playing Gundam Battle Operation 2.
Nope, it's not that either, because I haven't seen it until then. Yeah.
Now, bring it on.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
My mind is clear.
The ultimate attack.
My blade empty.
Now.
If they made Mountain Dew flavored mineral water, that would be fine. Not really. It's gonna have a shitty
Tyler, just no.
It's gonna have a shitty aftertaste if they try to make it as water.
That's like replacing everything with Brondo, man. I mean, Brondo has what plants crave.
I'm still debating on playing.
Electrolytes.
I'm still debating on playing Sonic Unleashed. Okay, that depends. Do you like to get?
Right. Then why the fuck do the plants look dehydrated as fuck? You.
Hey Matt, I'm having a conversation here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, do you like getting diarrhea in the mouth? If the answer is no, then don't play Sonic Unleashed. I fucking hated people defending that game, because that game was garbage. Everyone was like white knighting for that game, and the only reason why they white knighted it is because it was as bad as Sonic 06.
Hey, just because it's not as glitchy.
That's not a very high bar, you know.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I played that game 10 years ago, and I'm like, well, okay, the daytime missions are fun, but the werehog shit is stupid. The medallion hunting to progress through the game is kind of dumb. The story is kind of lame.
Well, it's Sonic, so you don't have to play out the story anyway.
Well, I don't mind if the story.
That's why I prefer 2D Sonic. As far as Sonic's concerned,
you know,
I'm all about Mario.
Yeah.
There's one thing though that was good that came out of Sonic Unleashed. That would be the Hedgehog engine that they made. That led to better games afterwards. So there's that.
But apparently, it stayed its welcome because they used it for Sonic Forces, and nobody cares about that game.
That game was just mediocre.
Dude, I just love the fact that there's a video on YouTube. Somebody like gets to a certain point in the game, and he drops the controller to make himself a sandwich, and the whole time the game was basically playing itself. He was progressing through the stage, not moving anywhere. He wasn't taking damage or nothing. It was funny as fuck.
I actually did a review of Sonic Forces not too long ago, so
Yeah, I saw some of it.
yeah.
It was pretty hilarious.
Sonic Forces.
Oh, thank you.
A game so meh, even Chris Chan hates it.
Well, Christian kind of hated a lot of things. He also hated Sonic Boom, but not for like the legit reasons. He hated it just because of Sonic's arms.
It's my turn.
Oh, you got the what was the name of that fucking game that they picked up? Oh, you got Purple Potamus 2. That's the best one. You know, the series should have never went to 3D. Yeah, the developers always ruin their franchises, and they should have never changed the legs on Purple Potamus's color, the color of Purple Potamus's legs.
Oh, you know what though? There was actually
what are you even talking
there was an episode.
Yeah, that was from an episode of the cartoon.
Just beyond
Yeah.
there are the doors.
There was actually an episode that had a Chris Chan-like character too.
I saw, and it was done in the style of Stephen King's Misery of all fucking things. Oh, I just realized it's April 1st.
It's a shame that show didn't last too long because it was actually pretty clever.
I know the show was actually pretty damn funny, but the game it spun off from that was a dumpster fire, so that didn't help things.
It was. Maybe if they didn't have that game, it probably would have lasted at least a third season.
Yeah, by now we will have gotten references to Uganda Knuckles.
Be on
Yeah.
alert. I detected a spike in mana.
Do you know the way? Oh my god, Rena's still wearing that stupid outfit in cutscenes. I love it. Talking about Sonic is actually funner than the actual games.
Agreed, Black and Silver.
I
Very
know.
much agreed.
I know.
Speaking of Sonic.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
why
so-
Mario is the much better mascot, if you ask me.
Magic Knight.
No.
No, speaking of Sonic,
Professor Schmidt.
Alright,
are you
so
responsible for this?
let's just say this game here is named after a Sonic OC.
Antique machines when they appeared during the Civil War. Though its output is lamentably inferior to Panzer Soldat's,
Yeah, Cold
its
Steel the
ability to act
Hedgehog.
autonomously is useful.
Oh my
This
god.
will be your final challenge
Yeah.
in this trial.
Is he serious?
What is wrong with him? This is going too far.
Good lord, the Sonic OC community is just...
Hey, remember when the Sonic OC community were defending themselves from people who were kind of criticizing their shit?
Were you to use it?
Yeah, I remember Random DC trashing a lot of these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
with good reason too, because they are just some of the cringiest motherfuckers I have ever had the displeasure of laying my eyes upon. No
yeah,
joke.
but it was still super funny.
That's coming from a fucking grating weeb like myself.
Yeah,
That just shows you how bad they are.
I'm just saying though, it was just super funny how defensive they got over all this.
Hey, it's Olivier, also from Trails in the Sky.
These may seem on the paltry side as a gift.
He has an important role in this arc.
I'd like for each of you to have the newly
Go to Google and put your first name and then the hedgehog after it. Oh my god, I'm scared. I don't want to do it.
No, thank you.
Just for you.
That sounds scary.
Other new functions that can only
See, Lazy Samurai, this is why.
Do give them a try.
This is why there should be. There are better characters for Sega than Sonic. Joe Musashi.
Kiryu is the real mascot.
What is this? Yeah.
Thank you.
Some kind of energy
Thank
coming
you.
from him.
I will say though, Sonic is pretty fun to play as in Smash Brothers.
Prepare to engage in combat.
Not as fun as Mega Man or my main man Shulk.
Brave Order.
Yeah, there's that.
Class 7
But still.
Special Operations. Put everything you have into
Mega
defeating
6
the target.
won the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
What?
Oh boy.
Be careful.
I think we should be
Vegas
glad
is
that
gonna
Vegas
have a
ain't
very
here.
stern. Have some stern words for you
Okay,
there,
which
Frank.
order should I... You know what, I'm going to use the best order in the game, which you get from doing one of the final side missions.
Gold Dragon Formation. Yeah. It's down.
It's mine.
I'm up. Sit.
Oh man.
Well, that was easy. That was painfully
You're probably
anticlimactic.
gonna toss a salad.
New Game Plus, everybody.
Yeah. I collected all the pine cones. You'll never stop me. I, King Dragon, will slay
We did it.
Thud dead.
Stamina depleted.
Spark Mandrill, everybody.
Butt plug in your ass is better than Sonic 06. You would know.
You guys did amazing.
Damn.
The trial's complete. But you took this way too far, Professor.
That was faster than I expected.
I'll
have to increase the difficulty next time.
Could you please listen to me?
Magical Girl Lisa would be pretty
This
hilarious.
trial was completely absurd.
Yeah, I would buy that.
Is he gonna make us go through all that again?
And then Demon
The
Prince
probability
Reign.
seems high.
At least that put an end to our orienteering exercise.
Thank you.
Great job, class. You all handled the first test of Brave Order very well. I'm proud of you. There are some areas each of you could improve on, but you just need to tackle them one at a time. I'm sure today has instilled you with much
I'm sorry,
faith.
I'm still distracted. There's
Your
a
class
frickin'
size and this trial are bound to raise some red flags.
the hedgehog thing. Hey, the class from the previous game is X1.
Lazy Samurai.
Then you have an instructor who's only just
The
graduated.
Hedgehog.
What if
No,
he doesn't
no.
know what he's doing?
Oh my god. What have we done? Oh well. If we're gonna unleash a Lovecraftian nightmare upon the world, might as well join.
Why would you
Like I
do that
said,
to yourself?
If you want to transfer to classes 8 or 9, I swear that
Wait.
I'll make it happen.
Reed Schwarzer the Hedgehog.
No. No.
But it's something I want you to decide for yourself.
Wow, we're summing Eldritch Lovecraftian horrors.
Accomplish what kind of future you want.
What could possibly go wrong other than
importantly,
everyone going batshit crazy and feasting on their
Only
own
you can
flesh?
figure out if Class 7 is the right place for you. Take all that to heart, and I know you'll have your answer.
Una Crawford reporting. From today, I will be part
Yo,
of
you
Class
guys still
7
there?
Special
Yeah,
Operations.
I'm just watching this cutscene.
Really?
Ah, okay.
Don't get the wrong idea, okay? It's not because I want to. I never wanted to come to this school. I'd much rather be back in Crossbell.
Crossbell's cooler.
I don't like Arabonia, and I don't think much of you either.
So it seems.
But throughout the entire exercise,
Yuna's
your guidance
basically
was
the
clear and
crossbow,
accurate.
the crossbow elitists that don't exist in the West.
It's okay. I feel the same way if I were to set foot in the horror tragedy that is New York City.
You weren't with us. We
Fucking
never
hate that city. It's no New Orleans. Go fuck yourself.
Honestly, it's infuriating.
I didn't like visiting.
New Jersey is all the New York I will ever have to experience. That's how much I feel about New York.
Until I can prove
and
myself.
I live in New Jersey.
Until I can
So
show up an
fuck it.
annoying hero like you.
I live in a shithole.
She's ridiculous.
At least she's consistent in her ridiculousness.
The annoying part aside, you really don't need to keep calling me a hero. But you know what? I respect that kind of determination. Welcome to Class 7, Yuna.
Got it.
Kurt Vander reporting. I will also join Class 7. That said, I have no definitive reason for doing so.
Huh?
I simply have no objections to the branch campus's decision to place me in this class. If anything, I'm grateful for the chances it'll give me to test my skills in real combat. I couldn't face my family if I allowed the blades I inherited to rust.
So they're heirlooms?
Ah, Kurt, you're boring.
Metaphorical.
Yeah.
It means the will of the Vander school.
It's kind of the
Also
lamest student of
interested in
New
seeing
Class
what the
7.
8 leaves can do.
Yeah.
So far,
He's certainly
And I
not.
would-
He's certainly no Machias, that's for sure.
No.
Whoa. That's
I would
way
have disliked him
I
less
do
though
not
if it
believe
wasn't
you're
for
in
chapter
a position
1,
to say that.
which I'm not gonna spoil for the audience. I guess.
That's because
Nah.
I'm still learning. Just like you guys. Welcome to Class 7, Kurt.
thank you.
Yeah, Machias was a dick, but
I didn't like Machias
Read-
either.
Tina.
I mean he had reasons for being a dick, but he
Yeah.
was still a dick.
There is no need for
Yeah.
confirmation.
Well, at least
While the
Machias
details are
kind of
classified,
calmed down
I
like
intend
near
to
the end
follow
of the
the
game,
protocols
so
of the mission.
there was that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Same with Kurt.
The
But he's still
answer needs to
boring.
come from you.
Kurt's basically the new Gaius.
Does she not
You
understand?
could say.
I won't accept your
Gaius.
participation.
All right,
unless
so
you
like
chose
we can say
this.
what we
I
want
don't
about
care
Machias,
who
but at least he
originally
has a
placed you here.
character.
Whether it
Gaius
was the
has none.
principal, the intelligence division.
Who's
or
ready
even
for the
Imperial
XFL, sad face? Not me.
Why do you
And neither is Vince McMahon.
Could be anything.
Oh,
me.
Can't be what I
Vince is
said.
football league night for me.
XFL was a mistake.
Why
It
are
was.
you picking on her so much?
Hey Vince, what the
I
hell
still
were you
don't get how you guys
thinking?
know each other, but
Why
you can't
bring
talk
back
like that to
something
a little
that was a
girl
flop?
I'd rather you.
I can't think of a reason. All that comes to mind is how I've supported you on all of your operations this past year.
I don't know. Maybe it's the Extreme
If
Foosball
I'm to
League.
be at the branch campus, it is only right that I be in your class.
Probably, I'll probably watch that over
It was
XFL.
also class 7
Yeah, how
who
do you
once stood in
make
the way of my
football
mission.
extreme?
Even if the students have changed,
I don't know,
I
man.
find myself
We should have
saying-
Lamp.
Unless it's Mutant League. Unless we're
Does it
talking
work?
Mutant League.
No, man.
Football's
Let's put some fucking landmines on the field.
Football's already kind of a dangerous game to
Let's make
begin
this
with.
shit Mutant League up.
Let's put some barbed wire on the touchdown lines. I'll show you Extreme.
Oh,
I think Vince should probably just stick to wrestling.
Mutant League. Mutant
one
League.
thing after
Mutant
another.
League. Mutant League.
I now officially declare the formation of Class 7
Vince, just
Special
stick to wrestling.
Operations.
Let's get the linemen ATVs to ride on.
Let's all work hard and grow together. Not just as a
Or
class,
even better,
but as comrades.
football with mechs. Lasers and shit.
That was so sweet, Ring.
I was wondering how things were going down here.
You could hear all that from
No
there?
instructor has the authority to change a student's placement.
If any of them wanted to transfer, I would have allowed it.
Principal Le Guin, with all due respect.
Everything worked out, so it's fine.
Eh,
Didn't
game
you
law
hear?
logic.
They decided for themselves. Classes 8 and 9 had a good start too. Not bad for a trash bin.
Yeah, never
The
question
coming
game
days will be
logic,
very
dude.
Interesting indeed. Train
Don't
our
even
fledglings.
drive yourself
Wait, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Can we do that little split screen thing that most anime do so I can hear you? How's this? Okay, that's so much better.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeesh. This is some school I landed myself in.
Damn, he's even worse than Gramps. Coming here to study is crazy enough, but you sure you want to work under that old goat?
Don't be like that. He's actually pretty amazing. And
He's still kind of a
I'll be able
dick.
to make a lot of friends here. But most
Oh, shit.
importantly,
Yeah.
I want to do all I can and
Yeah,
please
he is.
everyone who couldn't come to the Empire.
The quarterback gets a pogo stick. Special teams will get Bronze Age weaponry. Yes, dude. Let's get some freaking spears and javelins. Let's make this extreme.
Our old enemies are definitely on the move.
Now that's how you
Not
make
just them.
football
The
worth
Imperial
watching.
government and a few other groups are up to
Blood
something,
and
too.
guts all over the fucking place.
Thank the freaking goddess that dumbass was around to help me set up a long distance line. If anything happens, I'll be here in a flash. Don't hesitate to call me, Tita. You got that?
Just like
You
Mutant
bet.
League.
But only if you promise me you'll be careful, Agate. Don't do anything too crazy.
Alright, who cares if they die before 40? You hate life after sports anyways. That's why Brett Favre can't retire.
I see. For both the main and branch campuses?
Yes, their first
That's
day
why I
ended
don't-
without incident.
And that's why I don't care much for sports at all.
Class 7 Special Operations, Class 8 Combat
Because
Tactics, and Class 9 Military
Life is
Finance.
over after 40
Man, oh
once your
man.
career's up.
Just when I thought we
But
finally shoved that
adventuring
beast
in the world of
Arabonia's
Dungeons and
number one
Dragons
sweetheart
with
just had to
mechs,
show up wanting to be an instructor.
even after 40, fuck yeah.
Oh, these guys. The Iron Bloods.
Between them and a certain capable young woman, there's
The
far
real
more
villains
talent
of
there than one would ever expect from a. Perhaps there wasn't a need
of the
to
saga.
go from Crossbell so soon after all.
Who do you think you're fooling?
Well, more so
We all
Oswald,
know why you
but
really
yeah.
sent him. But whatever. A powerhouse like him will come in handy.
I'm not sure this is appropriate.
In any event, the wheels are now in motion.
The wheels.
With Northumbria's annexation, every bush those serpents would dare hide in has
The
been
threads
burned
of
to
fate
ash. They
have
have no
begun
choice
to
left but to try and reclaim their
set in
master's
motion.
plan. As for the branch campus, that pitiful final act of rebellion from a prince who's lost his blade and his wings. We shall simply have it, and my worthless son, dance at the end of our strings.
Your Excellency.
Laying it on kinda thick, don't you think?
By your will, Excellency, we Ironbloods will see your ambitions are fulfilled.
Isn't that Reen's dad?
Well, that's a major spoiler. But
Yeah,
yeah.
but you play the third game.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, since we
wonder he
already
sounds-
said so.
No wonder he sounds pretty villainous.
I am your father.
I never dreamed I'd be able to talk with you all like this.
Indeed.
No! That's not true! That's impossible!
Came through.
Yeah, that was
Could be
basically
they're too
Cold
far
Steel 2's
away.
ending.
Oh, or maybe somewhere where the signal's super weak.
No matter. I'm sure we'll have more than ample opportunities
Yeah, we
to
get to
speak
hear
with them in
our
the
old
coming days.
friends from old
That's
class
right.
on that phone.
And we can finally fulfill our promise. Well, you sure are fired up.
I stole your shit. Come fight me IRL.
This is the season for reunions, after all. Yeah, spring is here once again.
Oh, that was just me spoiling the second game. Sorry. My bad.
No, he's referencing Empire Strikes Back. That was that's not possible line.
That just shows the intro of the game already. Now let me just save in a new file somewhere.
Roman Reigns is a Roman emperor.
2 weeks later. I think it was 2 weeks later. Yeah, it's 2 weeks later.
Yep.
Look at all the students just hanging out, having a good time. Everyone chilling.
Yeah, the problem is, though, the anime openings are kind of janky looking.
They are. I do miss the in-house openings.
Yeah, they were better. Like, there was a charm to the in-house.
Yeah, the anime. Yeah, anime openings are nice, but the in-house OPs pretty good too.
I like them more.
There's a... Yeah, they look less...
There's a charm and simplicity to it. Now everything sucks.
Easy now, Mr. Plinkett.
Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is the most disappointing thing since being alive.
Oh, man.
That I can agree on.
Jesus.
Enough feeding me this pig slop, I'm only half pig.
Hey. He's alright.
Okay, all set.
Well, I'm no stranger to Indiana
We
Jones.
said we'd walk to school
Aside
together.
from
Oh god. My favorite.
I thought Plinkett was more chaotic neutral, but alright.
No, he's pretty evil, man. Remember, he kills hookers with Raid.
Yep.
Dude,
Dad, Mom, Ken,
Oh.
wish me luck.
that joke,
Frozen
that
2
joke,
over Rise of Skywalker?
that
That's
joke,
not a very high
about-
bar.
that joke. He's like, man, you never tried to kill any hookers in your basement. You should get yourself some bottles of Raid. I suggest the fast kill low irritant spray. It's in the blue bottle, anyways. That joke was so fucking dark.
Ooh, I like to fuck my cat.
I blasted a hole in my TV screen.
Oh, fuck.
Not bad.
Holy crap, that sounds like Magog of Morskar.
Dude, I just want to watch their fucking half of the bag of the Star Wars Holiday Special again, especially Part 1, where they didn't even spend time talking about it. They spent time trying to not talk about it. It's great.
But nothing compared to what Father Mueller and Uncle Zex can do. I suppose the Ashen Chevalier simply relies
Frozen
on
2 caused more violence than the Joker movie. That's a fact. Do you remember that? You don't remember that story involving a couple of teenagers with machetes?
Jesus.
Oh, you did. You guys don't know about this.
I didn't. No, I don't.
Look it up.
People brandishing machetes over a kids movie.
Yes.
I take it
Really?
you're headed out as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Are you all done with
Jojo
training?
Mon Plinkett doesn't need to be
It's pretty
insulted
impressive
like
how
that.
you do all that every single day.
Yeah, show Mr.
Yes.
Plinkett
Something I've been doing.
What Samurai said, 13-year-olds with machetes, I don't even know why they have them in the first place.
Yeah, like, why go into Frozen 2 like that? What's going on there?
Sorry about before.
We live in a society.
You know.
Is this Twilight all over again? Because if this is,
I shouldn't have
Probably.
been so angry. It was childish of me.
good lord,
That.
what kind of
I'd like to
eldritch
apologize,
horror
too.
have we unearthed this time?
I just detest Mr. Plinkett altogether. Oh, really? I fucking love Plinkett.
Considering how much you dislike Erebonians, it's very thoughtful of you.
I don't dislike the people here. Yeah, I've
No, I'm totally racist towards Erebonians. Fuck them.
Especially considering what I said about your swords. I mean, you
Yeah, well, I'm racist towards Crossbellions. They could go fuck a cactus.
Plinkett represents chaotic evil to me and hates everything and every movie. No, he said his favorite movie was Star Trek: The Motion Picture.
Than a couple of weapons as old as the Great Collapse.
Really? The most boring of the Star Trek films?
Yeah, he did.
Besides, like I said, my training is just
I was
part
expecting
of my
more
morning
Star Trek 2 Wrath of
And
Khan.
he says he likes the original Star Wars trilogy a few times, as well as the earlier Indiana Jones movies.
Like me, how?
Oh, I don't.
So he doesn't hate everything.
Very straightforward and good-hearted. Probably
Yeah,
the type to
even
easily trick.
the YouTube channels, well, I hate everything, doesn't exactly hate everything.
Like I said, I don't mean to.
That's why I hate that channel so much. It's false advertisement. You don't hate The Last Jedi? What kind of marijuana are you smoking? That would make a man delusional.
You're a real piece of work.
But he does hate the last
Well,
Rise of
let's start
Skywalker.
over. Glad to be your classmate, Kurt.
It was in the inner city. I'm assuming that's Canadian for the ghetto. I don't know if it was in Canada or not. I remember Helsing 920. Man, now that's a guy that hates everything. Or hated everything.
I received a routine status call early this morning.
Yeah, I still feel for Helsing 920.
Yeah, it was tragic what happened.
Yeah, no
He was
point
out like a light. But wait,
no point in gloating over people's death unless he's really, really, really horrible or
Unless you're a horrible human being that caused terrorist actions, then yeah, you could totally celebrate Osama bin Laden's death all you want.
Yeah.
Well, in any event,
I'm in favor of that. Yeah.
I basically
class anyway.
I would totally drink
He and I never
saw.
Hold on. I'm sorry, but Emma. Hold on. I'm talking to Jojo Ma. Emma and I never saw eye to eye. We actually kind of hated each other.
Presence would be a third wheel. Judging by what I've seen, your relationship has progressed.
Inner city is the ghetto. I was born in Chicago.
What?
Still, machetes?
That's not what's going on.
Like, I can understand.
Broadswords. Modern
Okay,
day.
knives I get. Guns even I get. But machetes? That's pretty freaking, like, that's still ancient Roman shit right there to me.
Yeah, that's like brandishing a broadsword in modern day. I mean, mind you,
such a nice
I'd be
place.
all,
I can't get enough of this
I'd
homey
be all
atmosphere.
for gangland warfare.
So peaceful
fair
and
with,
laid back. And it's got
I'd
some
be all
great
for
shots.
gangland warfare
Agreed.
with.
It's a good halfway point.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Anyways, I got a comment.
We're just the right distance away from Heimdall.
Sorry, I had to rip
The
one.
previous owners of this land were a noble family.
Well, that was interesting.
After they lost ownership of it, the government attempted to convert it into a resort. However, that plan fell through.
By the way, the old noble family in question is the Capua family. I don't know if you knew that, Nightman.
Josette and her brothers.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew.
Well, you sure do know a lot.
I suppose that explains
fucking
why the
hated
branch
Josette.
campus is so large.
I just want to know how she went from being a space pirate to a delivery service.
Academies would be this tough.
They'll explain that in third.
Training and practical
Okay.
exams, but math, history, even art? Isn't this workload way beyond what you'd have at a regular high school?
By the way, never cared about the sequel trilogy due to Ruin Johnson ruining. That's a good nickname right there.
Johnson.
The pen and the sword are both held in
Ruin Johnson ruining everything in the last nail in the coffin for the Jedi's.
especially at Thor's.
I would have gone with Ryan
Manbaby.
Manbaby.
Notable emperor.
But
That
Ruin
legacy
Johnson?
No, Ruin Johnson's much more clever. Fuck you.
However, it seems the main campus has changed significantly this year.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, makes sense.
I don't get what you guys are talking about, but looks like we're gonna have to give it 110% here.
Victor Von
We'll
Doomcock?
kick all the other classes' butts.
There is a guy on YouTube who actually does call himself
Well, if you say
Doomcock,
so. However, most of
and
our
he
lessons are held
and
with
his
the other
gimmick
two
is that
classes
he's like a parody of Doctor Doom.
Homeroom is the only one we have without them.
I'm not kidding.
One.
I guess it makes sense
That
given the
is
small number
one
of students,
edgy-
but that means class 7.
Well, well. If it ain't
G-handle,
shows
dude.
one strutting off to class
Let me
together.
tell you.
It's Ash Carbide.
I think
He's not playable until like a couple chapters
morning.
later.
Is there something we can help you with?
Nope, not a thing.
Jar
Just
Jar
wanted to get a
Abrams.
little
Now
Jar
that
Jar
is
Abrams
clever,
and Ruin
dude.
Johnson.
Hero of Erebonia.
Yeah, I think I'm done with Star Wars until I see The Mandalorian, and even then I don't know if I'm gonna watch it because people always told me that Rogue One was fantastic, and then I saw the movie and I was fucking underwhelmed. So it could be the same way for me when I watched The
Sorry to
Mandalorian.
disappoint, but we're being treated the
Hey,
same
at
way.
least we'll always have the class. At least we'll always have the original trilogy in the E EU.
Yeah, it's not like things are going to be different for us just because our instructor's famous.
Decline of a franchise. Star Trek. At least we could watch the older stuff. Star Wars getting their old stuff getting remade over and over again. At least we could still kill ourselves.
A little kid who's clearly too young to be here. Some rich pretty boy with fancy hair.
Way to fuck up my optimism there.
Foreigner
There,
from some
Darkscream.
sob story country. Oops.
Oh well.
My bad. Not a foreigner anymore, huh?
All right, we understand. You're a tough guy, but that's quite enough. If you have more to say, I'd be happy to talk with you further after school.
Not bad. You've got more spine than I gave you credit for.
Thanks to fans of Star Wars, people hate Episode 4 of The Mandalorian due to women. I heard about that, and that's stupid.
I'm so happy to see
Yeah, that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. I mean,
Because a whammon used a gun. But
military violence.
Okay. Women can't use guns.
she uses a gun.
Warning to you all. The weather
look,
is
I hate
splendid, isn't it?
SJWs with a
But if you
passion,
spend
but
too much time out here
Yeah, that's the
chatting,
thing. There's
others
extremes on both sides. Evil is everywhere.
Yeah.
You all done messing with us?
you
My
ain't kidding.
word of advice is stay out of that
mess
crap.
with you.
That's all I gotta say.
Well then, see you around.
You don't need to
I don't
tell
know
me
if it was
twice.
Episode 4 or Episode 5. I can't believe Jedi Academy is actually on the Switch.
Yeah, Jedi Academy was a solid game though.
I haven't played enough of it. I know I played a little bit of it, and I really should get back to it.
Yeah, the Jedi Knight series was actually really good. Not to
Yeah.
mention Kyle
Obviously have
Katarn,
some issue with those of
one of
us
my
who
played
favorite
it.
Star Wars characters
No,
ever.
not us,
I
exactly.
played through a lot of Jedi Academy a long
We
time
better
ago on
hurry,
the
or we'll be
original
late to
Xbox.
homeroom.
You're right. Let's
Fun
get
game.
moving.
By the way, the campus is like almost half a mile away. They're not going to make it to class on
Hard to
time.
believe it's been 2 weeks already.
And I'm still wearing that stupid costume. Good.
It warms my heart to see all the students trying their best. The classwork here is much more difficult than at the main campus, so I'm sure it's tough on them.
Yeah. Then on top of that, training exercises were added onto their curriculum. We didn't have anything like that at the main
Oh, I
campus.
see Reed's still wearing
Thor's branch
wearing
campus.
his.
His
I'm
Rockstar
starting to
outfit.
understand what the government's trying to do here.
Oh, but I don't
Yeah,
think
we'll go
that's
with
the
that.
only reason for this place.
Ever played that new Star Wars game? Nightman did. He said it was pretty good.
In keeping with Thor's
It is, yeah.
we'll
I just
also
beat it
have
last night.
Wanted to play Fallen Order myself, dude.
I'm sure
that one
that'll
looks
be a relief for them.
that one looks like Dark Souls mixed with some Uncharted,
I'll tell my
and
students
it
about
looks
them after
awesome.
school, alongside the
Yeah.
club announcement.
Toa said, Lazy Samurai says, Toa, Reem, why are you dressed like a tool?
Got it. Thanks for taking care of that.
I mean, you're like,
Well then,
the player made me.
let's give it our all today.
It's like I don't have
Likewise,
control of my
Instructor
life,
Toa.
like I'm being controlled by a guy with a controller.
Oh, by the way, I'm Subaru from ReZero.
What's so
Transported
important
to
about
another
Dark
world.
Souls? Well, the fact that it feels like how an actual video game should, and for one.
I don't know. They just like it because it's a hard challenge game.
Yeah.
Whatever floats their boat.
Whatever floats people's boat.
Is the formula.
Well, the story's actually in the background. They don't flat out tell you it. It's in the they put it in the backdrop, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, there is such a thing as visual storytelling, JoJo-mon.
Political economicals.
This is known as gross domestic product, or GDP for short. By the way, the GDP of the Empire of Erebonia was 42% last year compared to 2 years ago.
Field training. Everybody's got guns in a school.
Today's task is walking. Sounds easy.
And we fight with swords.
And guns.
We'll be marching, so
and magic staffs.
Posture and formation while armed.
And mechs. Don't forget mechs. You must never forget mechs. That's the important thing. Mechs.
Yep.
Oh my god, okay. I still have the outfit on, but the glasses are... Oh, guys, he wearing this... Yes, he is. Jesus Christ.
Said to be the largest turning point in the history of the Empire. The end of this war brought us to our modern era. Today, we'll be looking into the events leading up to the war.
Good lord.
Developed the way it did.
Oh wait, we get to hear Musei's inner thoughts in this scene.
The way he explains it, it's actually pretty easy.
I want to hear this.
If she comes all over...
Oh, I see. I'm actually learning a lot. He's so dashing.
Oh no. She's on to you.
She's... Yep, that's a thought.
Still thinks that way even though I'm dressed like a tool.
Well, see, that's what a thought is. All they want is that Ashen D.
I'm having some thoughts right now. I got freaks 9 days of the week. There's only 7 days in the week, Scott. So, is there a story in Dark Souls? Yeah, like I said, it's just told in the background. It's used visual. It's more visual. It's more in the background and visual storytelling.
Exactly what I said, Darkscream.
Okay, so why wasn't that talked about in their commercials? I don't know. I didn't even know the game had commercials.
I didn't know video games still had commercials, and unless we're talking.
This stream is brought to you by Akiba's Trip. Out now on PlayStation 4, rated M for mature. No, I didn't get paid to say that. I just really like that game. I might stream it on Twitch.
This Twitch stream is brought to you by David X Machina. For when you want to let loose your inner...
Well, looks like you're gonna... Looks like... Alright, you botched it. They're not giving you a paycheck now. Stand, bow. When you stand, you still look like you're short enough that you're sitting. How do you feel? Rain, we're here to discuss about your fucking outfit. Why the hell are you wearing that shit?
Oh, we're still gonna talk about that one all night, dude. This is too
Also brought to you by Akiba's Bait. Wait, who put this shit on here? X. The answer. The answer is Exceed, unfortunately, because they thought this would be a game that would sell, even though it didn't, and it couldn't because I saw the game and it looked terrible.
Yeah, I played the game. It is terrible.
They have a character in there with white hair that's a teenager, but he looks like a 50-year-old woman.
Jeez.
I thought that was a terrible design.
Is N64 still fun? Well, some games are still fun.
Mario 64
F-Zero X is still amazing. F-Zero Effect, F-Zero X is still fun. So is
Star Wars
F-Zero
Rogue
GX.
Squadron.
Ocarina of Time.
Perfect Dark.
Banjo-Kazooie.
I don't like any other.
Racing.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Uh,
I'm guessing somebody doesn't like rare games.
no, not true. I love Perfect Dark.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Perfect Dark was
Paper
bad.
Mario is great, dude. I agree with Lazy Samurai.
They had a character who only did cat puns at the start. I stopped the game right there. Aw, cat puns? You gotta be kidding me.
You don't like cat puns?
He just made one.
Yeah, man, you gotta keep up with the meow.
Oh my god.
Speaking of cats, that movie, apparently it's getting a patch. It's getting patch notes. They're trying to improve the CG of the movie, even though it's already out.
Yeah.
A little late for that.
Yeah. Improve on a Lovecraftian nightmare fuel. Yeah, that's like, yeah, sure, why not?
At least with Sonic, they made sure to fix things before releasing.
Yeah, but that's because as we already knew what Sonic looked like. Cats?
They update the movie, still doesn't look good. No one. The movie got 15%. It came out the same time as Rise of Skywalker, which more people are going to see, regardless of the preconceived interpretations.
I'm more talking about the musical, but jeez.
Like, freaking Jay Sherman's son set fire to that musical, and Jay said, and nothing of value was lost. Oh my god. Cats boosted sales of eye and brain bleach. Yeah, the fucking Clorox company is probably just riding in limousines right now with a limo full of hookers. Ah.
So, anti-SJWs think the Frozen was funny? Wow.
I don't know. I don't care about Frozen. Never did.
Me neither.
I got kind of annoyed with the Let It Go song. I got annoyed with Let It Go being played all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh god, I hate that song. Hated it the first time around, and good lord, if I hear one more, let it go, let it go, I'm gonna
don't
kicking
play
it.
Kingdom Hearts 3 then. Then don't play Kingdom Hearts 3 then.
Never the intent.
Yeah.
I think I'd much rather jam my cock in a meat grinder than have to play Kingdom Hearts.
Sounds like you're doing that right now, the way you're stuttering. You want to share something with us, boy?
Oof.
Yes, I I stutter a lot.
Same here.
Would like to see what Mr. Plinkett said about frozen cats. Oh man, I'm curious. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. Yeah. I mean, I watched that review too, but I don't think, man, I don't think that's gonna happen though. Oh, student notebooks. I have to give those out to people. All right. Well, let's see. It is over 2 hours. I'm thinking about wrapping the stream up here.
Yeah.
It's getting late.
Yeah, that was a pretty good. Yeah, that was a pretty good stream.
And I gotta start editing the next podcast episode. Try to get that out. I want to say tomorrow morning. While at the same time I have to like play a video game to pass the time. But yeah, this is a great game. It's a slow burn, but it's a really, really good game with good story and characters, and that's why I love it so goddamn much.
Aren't most RPGs slow burns though?
Yeah, but this is a consistent slow burn. Not like it. Like a third of it is like dungeon crawling, and the rest of it is like just going around talking to people, collecting items and shit. Yeah, like talking to her. What's she doing on the bench? Oh yeah, she's thinking about what club she could join. Spoiler, she joins the swimming club. No, boing. Shut up. Screw you. No lewd in the lollies.
Yeah.
Oops.
No.
My bad.
That was horrible. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah. Not only that, but like, everyone in the swim club is underage, so...
Yeah, time to get out the scourge to lash myself.
Just make sure...
Is it still raining outside in my town? Oh, it's gonna be cold as fuck tomorrow, but I can't wait. I actually love the cold weather here. I might get in the Magus Discord. Oh, there it is, her JoJo stand. And now she's gonna use it to fly. I must go now. My planet needs me.
Died on the way.
Am I alone in wanting Gundams as JoJo stands now?
Man, they might make it in some AU Gundam story. That would be cool. That or they can bring back the Brave series and do something like that. Let's make another season of Gao Gaigar. Fuck it.
Yes.
Well,
Gao Gaigar is best Super All by anime series.
Actually, you know what? We could have something close to that. Just make a Cold Steel and Persona crossover. There you go. You got your mechs and your stands.
You know, if Reen does make it to Smash, we can have Reen versus Joker.
Yeah, that would be awesome. They'd be like, I have the better harem. No, I have the better harem.
Reen has a harem that spans to 4 fucking games. I think he wins by default. Hey,
yeah, but then Joker would be like, oh, people know I exist.
Hey, you can see the town of Leeds over there. It's kind of beautiful. Let's see if I can get a better view from the other side. Yeah, slightly better. I kind of like that. Well, I think I'll just wrap up the stream here. But yeah, I might just be on the, be in the Discord chat. So, just to pass the time.
I'm pretty much gonna head off.
Alright, let's just create a new save here. Alright, take care everybody. Fun game. If you are getting into these games, I do suggest playing it from the first game, which is also on PS4, and start from there for a better story experience.
And personally, if you'll have a PC, I would also say start with Trails in the Sky.
Yeah, get those games too. They're fun. They're worth your time. They're better than most RPGs out there. So, with that, Darkscream finally signing out for realsies this time.
Later.